Yes, good afternoon, and that is the operative word, gentlemen, because I am one gentleman. Here he is, the other gentleman. He's arrived. It's great to see him in here, fresh back from the Coorong. He's been catching mulloway. He's been wrestling alligators and crocodiles. He's an absolute freak, and it's good to have him back. It doesn't matter how late he is, we just love having him back. Thank you, Chris, for arriving.
Thanks, Steve.
Just join in the live stream.
Lovely to be here.
And the great thing about the Caravan of Love is it's a change room. It's you can do anything in this beautiful space. What a game of footy we had in the reserves. It was going down to the wire. It looked like it was, then the Dogs tore away at the end to win by 3 goals. So a 3-goal margin. A game of footy here. We've had the toss of the coin. Lockie Nash for the Bulldogs won the toss. He'll be kicking to the left of screen, which is the northern end. Barely a breath of wind. In fact, I'm looking at the trees and I can't see anything moving at all. Couple of great umpires in here today. We've got a bloke called Aaron Revel, never seen his work before, and Simon Tomo Thompson. Can't wait to watch the umpires coach, the umpire's umpire, let's face it, the man in action. So it's going to be very good. Tomo Thompson's got the hat on. He's not mucking around. He's slopping and slapping. And of course we've got the entertainer out here talking about that song we heard you playing a while ago there, Dee. The entertainer Partridge for Myponga. He's an entertainer. A lot of interesting matchups today. None more so than watching the big boy go at it. Number 16, Nathan Schultz. He's going to be interesting. First time we've had a look at the new ruckman. He'll be up against Luke Whitford. And of course you've got the shootout at either end. Darren Shillaby and Tommy Pinion. So interesting game of footy. Predicting this one will go down to the wire. I'm predicting a draw. Yeah, that's right, a draw. So we're going into the middle of the ground. Aaron Revel, let's have a look at your work, mate. Let's see how he does. He's got the ball in the air. There goes the siren to start the game. Match up in the middle. Schultz versus Whitford. Schultz gets the tap out there, but they get it through Wilkins. The Mudlarks chucked up there by Endersby. Lovely pink boots. Have a look at those. He's got pink socks. He's got pink boots. It's Ladies' Day here at Mount Compass. If you're wondering why these pink socks are on. Kick out there by Churchill. Looking for something in the forward line. Bouncing ball. Pinions in there. Battling in there. Over the ball. Did he get pushed? Play on's a call. Oh, lovely work there by Cody Connor, was it? Zipke Vakunas back into the side, over the Pinion, snap for goal! Can't get it, chopped off, last line of defence, the Mudlarks. It's Ogilvie in defence. Weighs his options up, not much ahead of him, so he bangs it far side along the boundary line. Kick there by Drury. Trying his best. Whitford with the run of it. Looks for his options, kicks long into the forward line, forward 50, and a lovely defensive mark by Harry, the helicopter, Wilcock. Spud Hicks out wide, little short pass back, they're mixing it up, they're changing the lanes. McKenzie, chipping out even wider. Bulldogs now, just holding it up. Long left foot kick. Centre wing position. Schultz sets himself. Ogilvie at the back. Punched over the line. Going to be a boundary throw-in. So, just feeling each other out at this stage, these two teams. The Mudlarks versus the Bulldogs here at the kennel. Over the back it goes. Wilkins gets tackled by Vakunas. And it's going to be a ball up. There he goes. Schultz in nice tap over to Lockie Nash. Got tackled straight away. And it's going to be another ball up. So that's going too far. Up they go. Oh, there's been a block called. Play on. Mudlarks through Sampson. Kick down the line. Whoa, Spinks drops a chest mark. He should have taken it. Doesn't matter. He mops up. Gets it back to, I think that was Monty O'Hanlon. Kick out wide down the line, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in. Ball's out that far side. Beautiful day here in Mount Compass, 23 degrees forecast. Absolute picture perfect. The ground's in absolute cherry ripe condition. Schultz, Wilkins. Schultz gets the tap. Battling in there. Couldn't get it out. Cannon kick. Bouncing ball. Ogilvy couldn't take it over the back. Oh, look at that. Luke Whitford, like a rover, gets out of there. Kicks down. Finds Gerardo. Lovely work. Play on's the call. Kick into the forward 50. Oh, yes. Defensive mark. Couldn't quite take it. Spoiled at the last minute. Handball back to Wilcock. Got tackled. They go in hard. Stacks on the mill. It's going to be a ball up. Here we go. Up they go. Schultz taps it out of there. Clearance. Oh, lovely work. Tackles. Hard footy. No one could get a kick in there. That was Sampson getting tackled. About 20 metres out. Schultz taps. That was Zimmerman. Kick out of there. Sampson. Lovely work by Aidan Brensons. Another quick kick forward, but it was under pressure. And the Mudlarks through Kempster. Going to be driving it back into their forward 50. Looking for his options. What's he got up there? A lot of players ahead of him. But he's picked out a play. Offhand Sampson in there once again. Vakunas got out of trouble. What happened there? Called blew the whistle a little too early there. Aaron Revel getting a bit excited. Off he goes. Tap. Wilkins snaps. Fisted over the boundary line by Mackenzie, and it stays in. Zimmerman, boundary throwing. The boundary's beaten everyone. Forward left pocket for the Myponga side. Throw in. Schultz. There's been a free kick pulled out. Someone was being held. It was a Mount Compass player. And it's going the way of the first timer. That's Cruz Webb. So young player into the side. Good to see the young bloke in the A grade. Webb. Kick down the line. Over the back of the pack it goes. Mudlarks through Ogilvy. Handball out wide looking for Mays. Boundary thrown, or was it last possession free kick? Last possession free kick it is. Bulldogs going to relieve the pressure. A little chip forward here. Endersby. Players are spreading. Kick there to Schultz. That's a hell of a haircut, that one. Kick wide. Oh, straight through Ogilvy. Mopping at the back there. The Mudlarks trying to make use of it. Smothered. Pushed in the back. Yes, that was Lockie Nash. Kicks it out wide. Finding Vakunas. Ziggy Vakunas. Welcome back into the A grade. Takes the ball and says, I'm going to have a bit of a picnic out here. If anyone would like to join me, you're welcome. He's right by that gum tree there. That's where he got a pocket knife out and engraved his first girlfriend's initials in that tree right there. So let's see what he can do. He's a hell of a kick, this guy. You'd back him from just about anywhere. Going to be kicking from just inside the 50-metre line. Kick underway. Drifting. Offline through for the minor score. So first score on the board. It's taken a while. 1 point to the Bulldogs on the FPA scoreboard. Plays the Mudlarks yet to score. There you go. So Mudlarks now relieving the pressure. Oh, low pass. Crikey, found that dangerous man Wilkins. Finds a spinks through the running players. They go. Mays. Oh, coast to coast they take it. Over the top of the back. Mudlarks lead for it. Lovely work there by Gerardo. Score. Drury it was. Drury scores a goal for the Mudlarks.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
live on the radio, 90.1, and streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. Umpire Rebel balls it up in the middle. Schultz versus Whitford. Mudlarks leading for a tackle was Wilkins. It's going to be a ball up. Stalemate. Off they go, Schultz. Wilkins once again got tackled. Standard play there. It looks like they're reading Schultz's tackles here. Wilkins, very dangerous player for the Mudlarks. Schultz once again gets a tackle, taps it straight to Wilkins. That was take 3. Schultz this time tries to tap it somewhere else. Vakunis gets the ball for them Bulldogs. He's got tackled. Going to be another ball up. Another stalemate. There we go. Ball up, Schultz and Whitford. Schultz gets a tap. Who's he tap it to? Wilkins. Yeah, that's the standard play. Bulldogs, Ruckman tapping it straight to the Mudlarks player. They wrestle on the ground this time. Someone's been tackled. They've given this to the Mudlarks. Ruckman, that's Luke Whitford. Hands it off to Sampson. Pass into the forward line. Lovely lead. Couldn't quite get there. Off hands it goes. Defence there by the Bulldogs. Lovely work. Over there to Spud Hicks. Spud Hicks. Left foot. Centering position. Got a bit of time here. Kick out there. Ryan Sherry found a teammate with run. That's a Leo Turner. Down the line he goes. Wayward kick off. And was it touched off hands or... Yep, no. Last position free kick. Going to be taken by the Mudlarks. So, lovely work there. They share the ball around. That was Hamilton doing well. Spinks now. A live wire for the Mudlarks. Over to Partridge. Partridge now. Right footed down the line. A bit of space out here for the green and gold team. Oh, moving the ball on swiftly. What have they got? Grubber kick off the ground. Oh, Shillaby, how did he do that? Beautiful blind turn. Scores a goal for the Mudlarks.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Your thoughts, Chris?
Yeah, beautiful conditions here today, Steve. And good contribution by Liam Partridge to get the ball down to the forward line for that last goal.
Spud Hicks got tackled, got dumped. A sling tackle, and he's going to get a free kick. Handball over to Sherry. Oh, got smothered. Lovely defensive work there by the Mudlarks. That was Sampson. Sherry now handball over to Riley Endersby. Sold him into a bit of trouble. Got out. The little maestro got out of trouble there. Back over to Hicks. Hicks. He's going to use that left foot. Thought about it. Going long towards the teeth of the goals. Pinion got smothered by a couple of them. Off hands. Through for the minor score.
Yeah, good defensive work by James Hutchison there. Saved 5 points because he's able to build it through for a minor score. And now we'll have the kick in by Anthony Kempster. No Jack Cooper today, so no Torps to look forward to from the kick-outs. So as ball's brought back into the back pocket, clubhouse side of the ground, marked on the chest by the ever reliable Scott Ogilvie, and he's looking to be able to pass off down to the wing area.
Centre wing position, up they go, fisted at the back there. Hicks has had a bit of the ball for the Dogs. Oh, just over the boundary line, going to be rushed. And there was Hayden Sampson. So, right in front of the grandstand here. A lot of people out here for Ladies' Day. It's absolutely chock-a-block in the grandstand here. Unusual ground this, the Mount Compass. You won't see any in your camera, but they all are on the western side here.
Whitford just got pushed out of the ruck contest there, and umpire's right on the spot, Johnny on the spot, and Whitford gets a free kick, passes off to Kempster, centre wing right in front of the club rooms. Kempster looking at what he's got up forward, goes short, spears in a pass to O'Hanlon. Hanlon marks it comfortably on the chest. O'Hanlon, little ready to give there, but came back, reconsidered. Little short pass to his teammate in Spinks. Spinks marks it on the chest. Only one Spinks today, that's Jake. He gives a little dish off again to in turn to Kempster. Kempster marks it.
Kempster looking for his options. He's saying, I'm going long wise. Lead is on. Who's he got up there? Off the hands it goes. Banged out of there. Dogs under pressure here and there. Forward 50. Going to be a ball up. Nice tackle on Wilcock. Right, ball up. Up they go. Schultz just taps it over laconically, over to his teammate. Kick it, left foot, mongrel punt. Ziggy Vakunas tries to get it, handball out. The Mudlarks using the ball well. Ogilvie kick there to Schultz. Oh, he just dropped the mark. Could have almost got there on the second. And gives away the free kick. And free kick there to Drury. He's looked the goods, this young bloke. Good young prospect he is. For the Mudlarks, this guy can play. And I know you don't normally like to talk about hairstyles, but how about that for a hairstyle, Chris?
Yes, once again, envious. Wish I could grow that much hair, and had cause to have to tie it back.
Kick underway by Drury, it's there! The Mudlarks score their third!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
As well. Ball up in the middle of the ground. Schultz tries to get the tap out there. The Mudlarks seem to be wearing the clearances here. Out of there, the Dogs got tackled. That's got to be holding the ball. Fierce pressure there on Churchill. Spinks smothered off the boot. Schultz, handball. Nash over the top. Churchill. Whoa, what's happened there?
Yeah, here comes one of my emerging new favourite players, Liam Partridge. He's got a bit of the Dermot Brereton's about him. He's just dumped his opponent on the cricket pitch and said, thank your mother for the rabbits.
That was Partridge got him, did he?
Yeah, Partridge, and with a bare tackle, umpire says, nah, you're infringed, and free kick to Lockie Nash.
Off hands it goes out the back of the pack. Mudlarks are there trying along the line. Lovely defensive work. That was Hutchinson. Chipped along the centre wing position. Shillabeer claims the mark. Yep. Nothing doing. Hit the ground there, Darren. Well, like he sold that.
Oh, it was professional. Yeah. Professional on Sheila's part. You know, you're talking about a guy that's kicked nearly 1,000 goals in his career. Yeah. Only needs 60 more. He's played a bit of footy, and he knows how to carry it across the line. Ball thrown in. Whitford brings the ruck duel. Churchill for Mount Compass slaps it forward on his left boot. Down to a teammate. It bounces off his knees and over the boundary line. And we'll have a boundary arm throw in.
Yep, it's a beautiful scene out here. Ladies' Day is on the hill there. If you are a lady, you have to go to the hill and try out the cheap wine.
Well, even if you're not, if you don't consider yourself a lady.
Right, well, you could dress up as a lady. These days you're allowed to. And you can just say, I think I'm a lady, therefore I am. And you can go and get yourself a cheap, $4 glass of wine up on the hill there.
There's Partridge in action again, the Dermot Brereton incarnation, look-alike. And, oh, geez, he just loves getting into it.
Doesn't he? He's an entertainer.
Here he goes. Look at him pushing Nash out the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, ruck duel. Schultz won the tap. It's kicked down to the forward pocket. Lovely mark, I thought. Umpire said nothing doing. And it's called
it. He's called it. Oh, no. I thought, no.
Umpire Tomo Thompson, right on the mark. And someone's had their leg barreled out from underneath them in the ruck duel. Partridge was there. Free kick to Gerardo, Sebastian. He kicks it down the wing, looking for Shillabeer. Shillabeer resting off the opponent. One hand to it. was able to make sure he didn't get in the back, and it's been pushed over for a boundary throwing.
Yeah, right in front of the grandstand here. Schultz, front position. Oh, Spinks, lovely, ready the ball there. Bang down there in a hurry. That was Zimmerman for the Bulldogs. Players going in willingly. Over the top, party trick by Vakunas, looking for his brother. O'Hanlon in there, tackles. Going to get ball up. So O'Hanlon playing his 50th game today, Chris.
Congratulations to Jack. So we're on about the 50, directly in front of the Mount Compass goal. Ball thrown up, no one touched it, hit the ground, bounced off, slapped forward for Myponga. Endlesby's got it for Mount Compass at the top of the cricket pitch, and he's pinged holding the ball. Over to, quickly played on, over to Spinks. Spinks belts it down, inside 50, Gerardo. Jacob Drury, a lovely mark running back with a flight of the ball. He passes off, good vision by the young fella, passes off to a teammate, Wilkins, and he's marked it about 35 out, directly in front of goal. Myponga Sellicks, Muddies looking very dangerous on the FBA scoreboard. 3 goals straight to the Muddies, 18 points, plays 2 points, Mount Compass.
Well, that Drury is an excellent young player and certainly looks to be a regular in this A-grade lineup. Kick underway by Wilkins. It's a goal for the Mudlarks. There we go.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
By Zimmerman, he gets a kick forward, down at centre, forward intercepted by Myponga. The Muddies bring it forward. It's centre wing now, clubhouse side of the ground. It's hit the deck. The Muddies player nearly had his head pulled off in that engagement, but umpire says no free kick. We'll ball it up.
Tapped out there by Schultz. In goes Spud Hicks. Got tackled. Lovely defensive tackle there by Mays. They're serious out to play today, the Mudlarks. Tapped out there by Gerardo. The Dogs, though, leading for this one. Hamilton's in there for the Mudlarks. Gets a ball out. Taps it out to his teammates. But he can't get it out. And Zimmerman just grabbed the ball, but it's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, May's unlucky there. Lucky not to get a free called against him for dumping his opponent after the whistle had gone. Mount Compass do the best out of the ruck duel, send it up to centre wing. Vic Kunis does brilliantly, feigns around a player, gets it onto his right boot, down to the half-forward flank mark. Pinion,
handball's back, looking for Kunis. He's got tackled without the ball, did he? Yes, he did. And Ziggy Vakunas with another opportunity on goal here. Ziggy Vakunas, the famous number 41 for Compass, has been a great player for them over the years. Can kick him a long way out. And if he gets fired up and can kick a few, the Dogs are in for a chance here this afternoon. They desperately need this one.
Not an easy kick, I wouldn't have thought. On an angle. Yeah. No wind. Perfect conditions.
Vakunas to kick underway. Yes, he likes it. The Dogs like it. Through the goals for the Dogs first.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Quarter siren, they'll psychologically they'll have the ascendancy.
Tap out there by Schultz, over to Vakunas, gets a kick out there towards the forward line for the Dogs. Wrestling forward there, Pinion, handball. They've got to run through Vakunas now. Leo Turner now, good for goal. He's got it. The Dogs Dogs score their second! Back to back.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
So back in the centre of the ground it goes. We've gone into time on. There it is. Schultz gets it out of the ruck. They get another clearance. This one's decisive again. Rooting for the ball there. Boots. Darcy Boots battling for it. Oh, look at that. He's just been able to tap it towards his teammates. He's got a free kick being picked out. And that's going the way of Brenson's. Brenson's short pass. Looking for Pinion. Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Drury gets a kick out of it. It's a rainmaker. Vakunas couldn't take it. Wilkins can. Bouncing ball for the Mudlarks. Oh, lovely work there. That was Hines. Tackled over the ball. Trying to get it out. The Dogs couldn't get it out. And it's going to be a ball up. That was Dylan Way for the Dogs. Shillabeard does the ruck work, gets the tap, follows his work and just taps it over the boundary line. No, Mudlarks pressing here. Looks like we're in for a great game of footy here this afternoon. Here at the kennel, in the front position, Schultz, lovely tap over to Kunis. Played well for the Dogs so far. Kick, oh, Boots just somehow got the ball. How did he do that? From 50, bangs it onto his boot and offline through for last possession. Free kick, missed the lot.
Yeah, sort of spent it before he had it there. A little in some ways, he needed to settle a bit more, and he had more space than
what he
had.
Look at the ladies' day out there, mate.
It's going off.
Oh, it is going off.
Anyway, a kick to a pack of players. Rove best by Churchill. He had his kick smothered. Muddies are pressuring it to the point where it's gone over the boundary line, right in front of the clubhouse and right over the boundary line.
Have a look at ladies' day out there. How many ladies do you reckon that we're going to have to get the Guinness Book of Records involved in that? Off they go. Schultz tries to get a tap out of there. Off hands. Lockie Nash tackles. Kick out by the Mudlarks. Looking for Shillabeer. Shillabeer! That big boy. Did he take it? He got a push for it, for his work. Jeez, he's hard and tough, isn't he?
Yeah, Mackenzie's no lightweight, and Schiller's does have a bit more reach on him. Schiller's goes deep, goes long into the 50, and bounces over the back of the pack. Players running for it. It's tapped out. Endersby's grabbed possession. A little kick out to the back flank area on the scoreboard side of the ground, looking for a teammate. It's picked up best by Lockie Nash. Lockie Nash up to centre wing, and it's marked there by
Pinion. Pinion now gets a kick into the forward right pocket for the Dogs. Schultz trying to get it off hands. It's going to be a boundary throw-in.
Well played, Luke Whitford for the Muddies. They had Mount Compass had all the flow going with them. The balls come with the speed come into the pocket, and Whitford's been able to knock it over the boundary line for a throw-in.
So the Dogs pressing here, looking for their third goal. Not much time left on in this quarter. Zimmerman, Nash for the Dogs over the boundary line. It goes for another boundary throw-in. So, forward right pocket. What have they got here, the Dogs? Schultz versus Whitford. Schultz at the back. Gets a tap out there. Leading for it. Oh, is a free kick being pulled out? Oh, there goes the siren. And that free kick's going to Ryan Sherry. Is he good enough? He's lining up like he's done this every day of the week. You know what? It's a tough spot to kick a goal from there because you're going uphill. You've got to run uphill, Chris.
Well, he probably does it twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, he's an ex-Wollonga player and he all knows about the slope of the ground down there. They've got a slopey ground at Wollonga and there's a slopey ground here.
Does he know the 50's not really 50? The 50-metre line?
Yeah, it's all a bit of a psychological advantage.
Because it's about 48, isn't it?
That's it, yep. Kick underway by Sherry. Kicks on the 48-metre line. Kick going close. No, doesn't make the distance. Tough spot to kick it from. And that's it. That wraps up the last moments of this first quarter. And on the FPA scoreboard, 2 goals, 2-14. The Bulldogs, they trail the Myponga Sellicks Mudlarks 4 goals straight, 24. Your thoughts on this?
Well, fantastic conditions, as we keep saying.
Yeah.
You're right. We could be in for a cracking game of footy. Okay, they're 10 points ahead on the scoreboard, the Muddies, but they didn't have that much of the play that it seemed to be. They weren't the clearly dominant side.
No. And make the most of their opportunities. 4 goals straight. So Bulldogs 4 scoring shots as well. So
it's closer than the scoreboard's telling us.
Yes, well, could go either way. That's what I'm predicting, a draw, by the way. How did you see this game?
I thought Muddies would trounce them.
Did you?
Well, until I found out John Butcher wasn't playing.
Johnny Butcher's gone down to the...
I was nearly crying about that.
Seeing the big man out. And, of course...
his nickname's Clean Hands.
Clean Hands?
Yeah, Clean Hands Butcher. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And, of course, Kane Spinks is out too, so...
Yeah, that was a surprise when I got here to see that.
Broken hand, broke a bone in his hand.
But Partridge is in. Hines is in.
Yeah.
A bit of I think Hines must be playing off the bench. Haven't really noticed him.
We've seen him a couple of times.
Okay, so he's got how to run.
Drury is a live wire, looking very good. Spinks is getting plenty of the ball. So, yeah, it's an interesting game of footy.
Where they are dominating, where there is one clear difference, is this ruckman, Schultz.
Yes.
Sometimes, when Whitford's been resting, he's just clearly getting a lot of the footy.
Yes, all right, we're going to see what happens in this second quarter. This is the Great Southern Football League Match of the Round, live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
No! Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
The Victor Harbour Motor Company has over 15 years of dedicated customer service, with finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
We love the footy, and what a beautiful day it is to watch the footy Great Southern Football League Match of the Round. We're predicting a very close game, and it looks like it's going to be like that. Living up to all the expectations. Hard, tough country footy, we love it. And Shillaby going through his charges there, pointing, he's getting involved. Looks to be some interesting matchups. I love Jacob Drury, the young bloke down there. Chase Johnson is another one, a young bloke, and Seb Gerardo on the Dogs side. A couple of young players, Cruz Webb and Hugh Daniels, going to be getting the rookies over the line there.
A lot of ins and outs, but for both teams.
Yeah.
So what's happened? What can you tell us about Klaus? The solo man.
Yeah, he's done a medial tear in his knee, and they said he'll be out for 6 weeks. and Adam Hunter is another big out for the Dogs. So, yep, both those guys unfortunately not playing, and would certainly be added bonus if the Dogs could get them.
So this is going to be a very valuable 2 points for these teams, because they're both having to play under a bit of duress in terms of team list.
Yes. Well, I think it's a real litmus test for the Dogs here today.
Oh look, they're bringing a partridge off.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Come on, Shillers.
Well, he brings him on as the battle axe every time they need someone to just get in there and start chucking through.
We need the Dermot Brereton sort of going full bore at the start of the quarter, surely, Shillers.
Here we go. Dogs in there. This is Ladies' Day. They're wearing the pink socks, Chris.
Well, my prediction is there's a slope that all those marquees are on, at the top of the slope.
Yeah,
my prediction is before the end of the third quarter, we will see some participants rolling down the slope.
Yeah,
some will be involuntarily, and others will be voluntary.
Yeah, like just a bit of a party game. Who's going to roll down the hill?
If you can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah. So they're raising money today for breast cancer awareness, and every time a lady has a sip of wine, they're doing something for breast cancer. Isn't that nice to know?
Wow. Well, because it's raising money.
Raising money for breast cancer.
Yeah, with you.
Ball up in the middle of the ground. Umpire Aaron Revel says, "Thank you, boys. Here we go. Schultz versus Whitford. Whitford gets that one. Oh, Nash tried to get a kick out of there. The Mudlarks are Hanlon, handball. Schultz in there, handballs over the top. Can they get it out, the Dogs? Cody Connor banks it into the forward 15. Pinion takes a mark on the chest under pressure. The filet mignon, Tom Pignon. And look at that. He's got the fluoro orangey pink boots. He's got the pink socks.
Well, is that for the breast cancer awareness?
That's what I'm saying, mate. They've all got the pink socks on. They're very aware of their breasts here at the Mount Compass Football Club. Kick by Pinion. Lines it up. Lovely looking kick. The Dogs like it. Tom Pinion likes it. It's a goal.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Put through, just send it down there for trying to hit Ross Kelly in the head, and Rucks do battle, Mount Compass with the better efforts down to the Muddies centre forward line, heavy pressure by the Mount Compass players, and they were able to hold up Spinks, who was on the ground with the ball. We'll have a field umpire.
Hugh Daniel there laid the tackle, good defensive work by him. Schultz again with a tap, Vakunas takes a bounce. Oh, goes left and right. The ball off the bounce. He's lost the ball. Mudlarks get it out of there. Sampson handballs out. Looking for his teammate there in. O'Hanlon overruns the ball. They're fighting hard. The Mudlarks can't get the ball out. It's going to be... Whoa, free kick and 50. Did not quite see that one, Chris. What happened there, mate?
Jackson Sampson couldn't gather the ball cleanly.
Yes.
He was under a lot of pressure. And then something's happened after the umpires called a free. He must have...
What was the free for?
I think it was too high.
Too high?
Well, there was high contact rather than a prolonged tackle around the neck. And that's brought him within 20 metres directly in front of the goals.
Well, he's aiming straight towards the Ladies' Day tent. The kick underway. It's through the goals. The Mudlarks get their 5th straight.
And Chappie takes a screamer. Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Straight kicking thus far, 5 goals straight, plays to the Muddies, plays 3 goals 2, 10 points the difference, Muddies in front. Whitford won a tap, it's down to the centre forward line for the for the Mudlarks, and I think that's Sampson's in for hot pursuit with a Mount Compass defender. It's picked up there by that Muddies player with the headband. He's the one you'll back him today. Jacob Drury, well played.
Drury now for the Mudlarks, kicks it long towards the teeth of the goals. What's he got up here? Oh, a couple of Bulldogs spoil each other. Umpires pulled out a free kick. Push is going the way of the Bulldogs.
Well, how did that happen?
I don't know.
Because I only saw Mount Compass players leading to the front of the ball.
Well, I tell you what, it's Simon Tomo Thompson. He's umpiring down there. If anyone's going to get it right, he will.
Well, he'd be able to explain it to us because he's the umpire's coach.
It's the mystery free kick. Oz Vakunas shares the ball over his brother. Tom kicks it long. Plenty of real estate up here, 1-on-1. Yep, free kick pulled out.
Yeah, all day long. Yeah, pulled him down when the ball was about, well, still 20 metres away in flight. So Kempster sends out towards the cricket pitch. Marked well there by Chase Johnson. John O, what can he do? He sends it out to centre wing to Kempster, the experienced Kempster, and he's taken a mark in front of guys. I'm just noticing a lot of these players having to shield their eyes from the sun.
Yep, that sun is going to be a problem later on in the afternoon, especially kick out wide there towards the boundary line on the eastern side. Boundary umpire circling says it's gone over and I'm going to throw it in.
That umpire circling, he does a lot of games.
Oh, I know, it was a last possession free kick, I think. It's going the way of Tom Vakunas.
Yeah, probably one of the last people that the Muddies would want it in the hands of. So Vakunas goes long down, better than centre wing, gets it in front of the scoreboard, sent back forward by a Muddies player with a fresh airy. Now we're at the cricket pitch, centre of the ground, sent down to Vakunas, Pinion. Pinion is under heavy pressure. He's spooned it out to his teammate. He's been called for a throw.
So, bad luck there to the Dogs. Had an opportunity. Going to be trying to look to... There's plenty of players ahead of him here. So Hutchinson just chips it out there to O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon kicks out wide to Hayden Sampson. Sampson run on here by the Mudlarks. Oh, Wilkins dropped what he should have taken. Gets a handball. Lovely bit of work there. Oh, left and right. How about that? Sold the dummy. Kicks it long down the boundary line looking for Shillabeer. Gets pushed in the back. There'll be a free kick to Shillabeer.
Brilliant work by that man, Wilkins. He's very agile. He's he's not a small man, but he's very good on his feet, and was able to dance around his opponent, turn his opponent inside out, and now he's got it down to the captain coach in Schiller's.
Thoughts, Chris? You reckon he'll get it?
I'll say yes, because he can kick it a mile.
Tough pocket to kick it from. Kick underway by Shillabeer. The kick is going. It's over. It's through the goals. The Mudlarks get their 6. Wow.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
On an angle, very nice kick. He's got 59 more to get 1,000.
Tap out there. Mudlarks lead for it. Over the ball. Spanks out of there. Round the corner, right footed into the lap of Wilkins. Wilkins moves the ball. Always use the ball well. To the running player. Was that Hind? Kicks. Shoots. Offline through for the minor score. Their first blemish for this afternoon. That was Jaden Scott with the kick on goal there. Missed offline. 7 goals, 148. Plays 3 goals, 220 on the FPA scoreboard.
Well, it's their first point. They're bound to get one sooner or later. Yep. Back out to a 23-point lead to the Muddies. And Mount Compass bringing the ball back in for the first time from the point kick in.
Oh!
Misdirected kick lands in the...
Partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah, Liam Partridge. He's dished off a hand pass to Kempster. Kempster by right foot down to the top of the square. Oh, lovely juggling mark taken there by Jaden Scott, the guy that's just kicked had the last kick at goal for the Muddies, and he's kicked a point. It's come back and it's in his hands again. So he'll be feeling like he's getting a chance to redeem himself from a set shot here.
Yeah, as anyone has played table pong, beer pong knows, you can get redemption at the end.
That's what's going on the hill.
Yeah. Kick underway, looks pretty good. He likes it, the Mudlarks get their 8th on the board.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
But they kicked 19 goals, 9 last week, so they know where the goals are.
Yeah. Schultz with the tap. Zimmerman tries to get out of it. He's tackled straight away by Sampson. Another ball up. Up they go. Oh, Whitford just says, excuse me, thank you, I'll have this. Gets the ball. Handball. Spinks running. Sampson. Rubbery kick. Trying to get it out of there. Oh, pulled for a free kick. Nope. It's going to be a throw in. So nice work there by Jacob McGreary. Gary, the young bloke, in for the Mudlarks. And there's going to be a ball up. Forward right pocket for the Mudlarks. Pushing again. Pressure on the Dogs. Over the back it goes. Oh, Nash couldn't get it out of there. Play on the call. It's going to be another ball up. Stacks on the mill.
So ball's been thrown up. It's now hit the deck. Mitch Wilson's has taken him out. Compass player to ground, and we'll have another ball up. We're about just on the inside 50, probably about 40 out from the Muddy's goal. Umpy throws it up. Mount Compass win the tap clearly, but umpires said they infringed in doing so. That was their big ruckman, this bloke called Nathan Schultz. He's clearly dominated in the ruck today. So, but this time he's given away a free to his opponent in Luke Whitford, or is that Schiller's? Schiller's lining up for another goal.
And similar sort of spot he kicked it from last time. He's had a sighter. The kick underway by Schillerbeer looks pretty good. No, it's off one through for the minor score near side. Score on the FPAG scoreboard. Mount Compass 3 goals 2-20 plays the Myponga Sellicks Mudlarks 8 goals 2.
It just goes to show how hard that ball is to kick. He was slightly closer and on a slightly better angle on that occasion, Schillerbeer, than the one he's just popped through before. But just slightly offline, difficult shape, difficult object to kick accurately. Ball sent back in from the point kick in, and a brilliant mark taken by Chase Johnson, the red-headed fella. He's got a big bushy red beard too.
He's got a pirate look, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's found something he likes short. Wasn't 15. Play on, Sampson to Sampson, and Sampson's had a crack at goal.
Oh! Goal to the Mudlarks! How about...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit great7security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Wasn't you? No, you didn't. That stupid commentator got it wrong.
Up they go in the middle. Ball bounces without either ruckman touching the ball. Handball out there. Drury's had plenty of, so has Sampson. Up they go. Schillerbeer competing for it. The running player, that's Hayden Sampson. Oh! Down like a sack of spuds. Here he goes.
The young fella, Jacob McGarry, he's copped not just a clothesline, but at least half the Hills hoist there. And it had eiderdowns and sheets on it. It had a bit of weight behind it.
Yeah. So he gets a free kick.
Yeah. He's going to be releasing, what do you reckon, 40, 46, then we take off 2, 44?
Oh, I'd say that's about 40 where he's going to kick it from. But anyway, well within distance. Kick underway, offline through for the minor score. So, another point, gee whiz. They are under big pressure here, the Dogs. 13.5 minutes gone in this quarter. They go long, far side. What have they got out here? Oh, McGarry again. What a great set of hands. Gets the kick underway. Looking forward, can't find a teammate. Lockie Nash gets it out wide. Turner now for the Dogs. Plays on quickly down the line, looking for Pinion. Pinion, lovely set of hands. Got a mark. Short pass is on to Nash. Nash now. What's he got up here? Kicks it on the far side. Wants to change the lanes. Spud Hicks tries to get a fist in there. Dumped over the top. And it's going to be a ball up.
McGarry has just been in everything. He's taken that Specky out there on the flank, and he was unlucky not to get a free kick in that last engagement. Anyway, ball's thrown up, but Schultz has pushed it out. It's now with the Muddies. Jacob
Partridge looting.
Oh, Partridge! Yeah, I don't think he gave away the free, but he wants to be in there and claim that he did. That's what he's like.
Yes.
He's just so much into the game. So Mount Compass belted in long, inside 50, juggling ball, left foot hurried kick out of that, picked up by Pinion out of the and Vicunis has been awarded a free kick within spitting distance of the goal.
Yes.
So they need it.
They do need it. They need it big time, and in the safe hands of Tom Vicunis. He's played well so far in this game.
I mean, he could knock it through with a pull cue from there. He's not very far out.
Kick underway. Looks pretty good. He likes it. The Dogs like it. It's a goal to the Dogs. A much needed one.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
And dominating more in the field of play.
Yes.
So this is this umpire Revel.
Yes, that's him, Aaron Revel. He's been doing all the ball up work here in the first half. Up they go. Schultz over to Wilkins steals it out of there. Over to Hayden Sampson. Little chip forward. McGarry claims a free kick. Play on the call. There he is, Drury again. Kick underway towards the teeth of the goals. Oh, just offline through for the minor score.
Gee, that was close. Look at Schiller's. Schiller's has given it these ones. What happened? I was here, boys.
You know Schillerbeer?
You know the team well. Kick it to me.
Schillerbeer should be a tax accountant. I mean, he claims everything, doesn't he?
Oh, Pinion goes a big high fly over the back of the pack, and they would get hands to it and knock it over the boundary line right in front of the clubhouse. They supporters up there would have loved that, as Liam Partridge comes off for a spell, being replaced by Ryan Mays for the Muddies. So ball thrown in. Mount Compass do best in the ruck duel. Rove best by Sampson for the Muddies. Ping at goal and offline for one behind.
That was a Sampson to Sampson. So we had Jackson to Connor there. And I think they were thinking, where the hell has Hayden gone? You know, they've got to run together, those guys. I can't believe they're not doing it more often. So Zimmerman now with the kick out. Will Zimmerman looking, oh my God, a shocker grubber kick. Somehow, oh, lovely work there. Was he holding the ball? Yes, holding the ball there to chase Johnson. So the Dogs very lucky to get away with that one. Spud Hicks. They had Spud's game on the TV last night. Today's Spud's game here today. Kick along the boundary line. Back of the pack there. Ogilvie takes a mark. Just slipped over the back.
Yeah, the ever reliable, Mr. Reliable Ogilvie, captain for the Muddies. Sends it up to the forward flank. It was a spearing pass off hands, and rove best by Mount Compass. They send one back. It goes up the chimney. It's near the cricket pitch, and is that Lockie Nash?
Yes.
Oh, great, courageous mark. Must have just gone the 15, but it went about 40 in the air. He sends it out to Leo. Leo's been able to mark it on the clubhouse side of the ground.
Turner now, kick out wide. There he is, Drury, fists it for the Mudlarks. Under pressure of the Mudlarks, but they repel it, do they? O'Hanlon, Drury, kick out there. Coming back though, oh no, over the top. Riley Endersby, what's he got here? The number 77 kicks it out wide to Vakunas. Handball to Nash. Nash for the Dogs. Into the forward line. Pinion off hands. Goes into the forward right pocket. They bobble it over the boundary line. Going to be boundary throwing.
Jacob McGarry, just spare a thought for him. If he watches back this replay, he's been in the thick of it, but the ball's just not. He's not getting the rub of the bounce. You know, it's just. It's a game of inches sometimes. So ball thrown in, Vakunas slaps it down, doing the ruck duties. It's hit the deck. Players have jumped all over it. We've got this bloke, this new bloke, this red beard, Chase Johnson, Jono.
He's pirate.
Yeah, he's great to watch. So another.
If he came with maybe a bandana or a pirate.
Oh, headband. It'd just yeah. So speaking of headbands, Lockie Nash was on the ground doing that work. Now we've got another field stoppage throw up. We've got Boots. He's in there throwing his weight around, and he's been able to nudge Chase Johnson over the boundary line. And it's a boundary ump throw in the pocket just on the 50.
Yeah, looks like Darcy Boots going to do the ruck work here against Gerardo. Boots gets the tap, smacks it back, looking for a teammate. There he goes, Hayden Sampson to Sampson. How about that? Got battled over the boundary line for a boundary throwing.
Yeah, Sampson squared. Mount Compass bloke, he's got to be careful. Nearly created a free.
I think he was just saying, how you going? It's a bit of a how's it going?
Yeah.
So ball in, Boots now, lovely tap there. Lockie Nash, was he held? No, the umpire says play on. Hamilton there. Oh, tackled! Holding the ball. Great tackle there by Churchill. And that was on the Pirate man, was it? Yeah, well, anyway, Churchill's got the ball. He's going to be kicking to the forward 50. Kick long, looking for the big man Pinion. Where is he? Off hands it goes. Front and centre. Who's got it? Mudlarks battling in there. Pinion lays a tackle. Going to be ball up.
Yeah, it's a valiant effort there by Kempster, wrapped up solidly by Pinion. Ball thrown up by the umpy. Boots does battle, wins it, and spills forward towards the goal line and rushed over for one behind. A true rush behind that one, with several players trying to gain composure to be able to pick it up and do something with it, but the pressure just soared over the line. So who we got here kicking it out? Is it Mitch Wilkins? No, he's dished it off to Jimmy.
So just sharing the ball around. Wilkins now just gone about to tick over into time on. Not much time left in this last quarter. It's been a dominant performance by the Mudlarks, and they're just hanging on the ball here, chipping it around, looking for their options. Ogilvy, another short pass over to the Pirate. Chase Johnson.
He's having a good second quarter, Chase Johnson. He's indicating he wants to go long, gets it up to the halfback flank area for the Muddies. Packet players, forms, umpires found an infringement of some type in there. Luke Whitford, ever reliable Whitford, has been awarded a free kick. He wants to go long.
He's saying I'm going long, and he goes long. Centre wing, outer side. Schultz sets himself over the back. Mudlarks, the Dogs now repelling. That was Cody Connor. Oh, Nash in there fighting hard, trying to get a handball out. There goes the Pirate. No, he's got a free kick, and it goes the way of the Dogs. Kick into the forward 50. What have they got up here? Pushed in the back, was he? Vakunas. Mark at the back. Well done there to Ogilvy.
Yeah, Mr. Reliable. Shielding the his eyes from the sun. He's got it up to the defensive 50, right on defensive 50 that was marked. by Kempster. Kempster switches play other side of the ground. We're in front of the square, the forward square for Mount Compass. Back to Kempster. Kempster, short little pass back over where it came from originally, at the defensive 50-metre line.
Bit of tempo footy here. O'Hanlon with the ball for the Mudlarks. Going to kick it long. Centre wing position, right in front of the scoreboard. Oh, hell of a leap from behind. Got one hand on it. That was that Jaden Scott, I think it might have been. Off hands it goes. Play on's the call. Tackled.
Mays roved it off the pack. Tried to go the don't argue. Luckily, they were right near the boundary line because he was perilously close to getting caught holding the ball.
And I think the players down there's Darcy Boots. He's
punching the dirt.
Done a ankle, I'm saying. Yep, I reckon he's done an ankle.
He's hitting the ground with his fist in frustration. He's bringing himself off. So he's decided can't run this one out. It is on the verge of. He's starting out there. He's going to actually keep going. We're on the verge of half time. Ball thrown up by the umpire, hits the deck. Picked up by Mays. He gets out. Whitford's tackled brilliantly by the Mount Compass player. Is that Turner? No, number 1. Ryan Sherry. Good hard tackle that was.
Yeah.
And it's kept it in the area. Whitford wins the tap. The ball's hit the ground. It's pushed along, picked up by Mount Compass, sent back down to the Mount Compass forward flank area. And they've got some run on, and they can go through hands, quick hands. Oh, brilliant defensive play by Kempster, who has saved an entry. Oh, it's been overturned. It goes back to a free kick to Cody Connor.
Pinion!
And now in the...
So Pinion with an opportunity to score here for the Dogs. It's into time on. There's 25 and a half minutes gone into this second quarter. This would be their last chance to score a goal. And they're 5 goals down. They need this, and they need it big time. Pinion, what can he do here? He lines up. The kick underway by the champion. Goes offline through for the minor score. So the Dogs, 4 goals, 4-28. They trail 9 goals, 5-59 in the FBA scoreboard.
That was confusing how that free got overturned, but anyway, they've squandered the chance. They got 1 point, and they were looking for 6. Ball's been brought back in through Ogilvie. He's marked it just in the back pocket, clubhouse side of the ground. And we're 26 minutes gone on the scoreboard, so the siren will sound pretty soon, you'd think. So Muddy's bring it back in, playing for safety. Mitch Wilkins marks it in front of his eyes, dances around his opponent, Pinion, like he's done earlier in the game, showing good foot skills. Out to Sampson, good eyes, and good lead by Hayden Sampson. He's marked it in front of his eyes. He goes short again. They're playing possession footy. He's got it off to his brother. His brother and Connor Sampson.
Either that or he's just kicked it to himself and he's very fast. Sampson to Sampson, he's going to kick it down. Wouldn't it be great if he kicked it to Sampson? Off hands it goes. Dogs leading for it. Harry Wilcock gets a handball over to Dilway. Oh, Turner, tough in the marking contest. The Dogs need to move it quickly. There's not much time left on in this quarter. Brenson's takes it down low. He's got the ball to try and hold him up. What's he got on offer here? Play-on's down the line. Zimmerman's got the ball. He's outside 50. He wants to look for a lead. What's he got on offer? Taking his time. Time is of the essence. Kick into the teeth of the goals. Pinion, where is he? Ah, Vakunas! Tom Vakunas, the old Beauty, takes the timely mark to keep this game alive. And I'm picking this kick will go on the siren just about. Not much time left on in this quarter. Tom Vakunas for the Bulldogs played very well today, Chris.
Yeah, he's had a good game, being one of their stronger contributors. And you'd think this would just be the sort of meat and potatoes for him.
Kick underway by Vakunas, straight through the middle. The Dogs fight back here at the camp.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Russell.
Did you have a chat to him today?
I did.
And what was the conversation like?
I'm here to do the footy.
Yeah.
Are you Ross? And he said, I am. And he said, come in.
Come in. Yes, this is not the showdown. This is the hoedown here, country footy. Off they go. Schultz gets the tap for the Dogs. The Dogs desperate for another one. Drury draws for the Mudlarks. Handball out of there. What have they got here? The Mudlarks tackled. Look at that. Lovely tackle. Arms and legs wrapped around him. Zimmerman. He's riding him like a sheep. He's having a smile too, Zimmo. Look at him. Tapped out there. It was a free kick being pulled out. It's going away the Dogs.
It was a wry smile because Mays realised it was a brilliant tackle.
Yeah.
And Zimmerman was happy that he'd ridden him like one of those mechanical bulls at the Holly Street Club.
Kick out there. Hamilton for the Mudlarks. Tapping the ball. Fighting for it hard. Tackled in there. The bottom was that?
Andrew Arthur.
Nash.
Andrew Arthur is 28. Kane, welcome to the game, mate.
Yes. With his Pudney there for the Dogs. He's the lookalike there for Nash. Kicked out there. Oh, smothered off the boot. Vakunas featured heavily. Nice kick for goal, did he? Offline through for the minus score. So the Dogs pressing.
Wow, that would have been a real bonus pickup for him if they jagged that. Kempster to kick it back in. He's probably going to play on over the... Oh no, he's given it to Hayden Sampson. And they'll get the full use of the 9 metres of the square. The plays on Sampson out of the square. Goes long, gets it up to the back flank for the Muddies. Rode brilliantly by Mitch Wilkins. He sends it down to the centre half, to the wing area, centre wing. And it's players in hot pursuit of the ball.
Lucky free kick there.
And Hines has got a free kick. He's about 55 metres out. He gives it everything, sends it into the goal square and into the safe hands of a Mount Compass defender.
Wow. So there it is. That ends the quarter. And it was a fairly long quarter in the end. A bit of time taken there. When Darcy Boots went down, he realised there were no pies left in the canteen, and that's why he went down in sympathy. So, yes... Very interesting game of footy here. The Mudlarks certainly dominating there, and just put the cue in the rack towards the last part of that quarter. On the FPA scoreboard, the score is 5 goals, 5-35. The Dogs, they trail the Mudlarks 9 goals, 5-59. So the 4-goal margin there. Your thoughts, Chris Shaddock?
Well, they've 10 points lead at quarter time, and now what have they got? 4 straight goals.
Yes.
Build on that. They're progressing nicely.
Progressing nicely?
Yeah. If you've got the Muddies in your same game multi to win, that's one leg you're starting to get confident about.
Yes, and how are you seeing the Schillerbeer versus Pinion battle, the goal kickers?
Well, I'm actually querying what's going on with the taller players today. Apart from your man Schultz, who's dominated from the get-go. So sometimes he's going for the ruck, because Schillers will fill in, because they got Whitford, obviously, but they're a bit short for a second ruckman at the moment, so you'd think that'd be Schillers normally.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit puzzled by a lot of the times Schultz is just standing there winning the ruck like he's there by himself.
Yes, he certainly is winning the tap outs, but quite often he's tapping it to Wilkins. Wilkins is reading off him.
Yeah, and which that's the benefit of having someone like Mitch Wilkins in your team. But I'm wondering if it's the heat, if it's hotter for the players out there, hotter than what we're. What people might think.
Well, I tell you where it's very hot, and that's the ladies' day tents over there. I mean, it is fantastic. It's cooking.
Well, now the picnic rugs are starting to encroach down the mound, down the hill, which I'm happy about because when they do the old roly-polies,
Yeah.
they will lessen the chance of nasty injury.
The roly-poly championships, I can't wait for that. That's going to be in the last quarter.
Yeah, so it's Pong at the moment, a few drinking type games, and roly-poly comes later.
Yeah, nice. This is the Match of the Round, Great Southern Football League, live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you very soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Welcome to the Halftime Hub. My special guest today, a Mount Compass football historian. That's right, a bloke who's been responsible for collating a wonderful book. He created this. It's Battlers to Bulldogs, the Mount Compass Football Club history. Quite an incredible body of work. A man who's done enormous work through our Mount Compass community. Steve Kettle. Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Great introduction.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Look, amazing stuff, what you've done with this book. Last year was the Bulldog Centenary, correct?
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about how many hours did it take to create this book?
A lot. It was probably like a full-time job for the year. But I'm retired. Yep. I enjoy history.
Yes.
And I was very pleased to be approached to write it because the footy club has such a fantastic history with the town, and my passion is the town history and the archives. And to be able to write the book, I wouldn't have been able to write it on my own. I needed a footy club behind me so that all the previous players would get in touch with me and provide information.
Yep.
You know, if I just set out to do it on my own, it'd be half-hearted.
Yep.
But the club was so behind it. It was so easy to write.
And who were the main people involved in the club? Who were the stars that helped you with this?
Well, probably the ones that convinced me to do that was Trevor Connor and Bill Nash.
Yep.
You know, those two I respected. I've respected them for years.
Yes.
You know, tied in with the club, and I know the club respects them, and they said, we want you to do it. Go for it. So that was
so
it.
the Trev Connor and Bill Nash.
Bill Nash.
Tell us about
Junior.
those guys. Yes, Bill Nash Jr. So
Yes.
tell us about those two guys in particular. What do they mean in this football club?
Well, Trevor has been here for so long. A couple of losing premiership finals, and he's been a volunteer. He was on the committee for so many years, and he's been so involved that he epitomises the club for me. That even when you finish playing and you go through the reserves and you can't run but you're still making up the numbers, and then you carry on volunteering.
Yeah.
And he's probably still there cooking sausages at the moment.
That's amazing.
In his 80s, yeah.
In his 80s,
yes.
and he's still volunteering here at the club. He's done it all his life.
Yeah, he does a stint every home game.
Yeah, and Bill Nash?
His talent, and if he'd been playing in the current age with more games per season, he'd be right up the list of games played for the club. But they played in the days when there were fewer teams, and so it's unfortunately they don't get listed at the top, but they deserve to. The years they played, and Bill going out on a premiership, I mean he deserved that.
So that was the 1980 premiership?
Yes, and so his father played. He was in the 50s. Compass team, and his sons are playing or played, and then his grandsons.
So Lockie Nash is his grandson, playing number 33 for the Bulldogs.
Yes, and that is Compass. It's a Compass family that have come through and generations playing.
Yeah,
people come in, play for a few seasons, and but the backbone of the club and the town, the locals are in there playing.
Yes, and you look around the town, you've got certain identities that have been, the streets have been named after. So Arthur Street, for example, and Peter's Terrace. Tell us about those sort of people involved.
Of course, Arch Peters was one of the key people in the town in many ways. He raised the money for the first football going around as a young child, collecting money, and had such involvement of getting the club rooms going, the first club rooms, and I've got so much time for him. His daughter is still alive at 102, and she was giving information on him to help with the book. He was a great historian. He wrote a lot down about the history of the town, so that was a good source of information. Peters and the Arthurs, as you've said, they've been volunteering, and old Vern Arthur's been going. He was one of the main trainers here for many years. I can't remember the number, 20 plus, 25 plus or whatever. And if he wasn't finding it hard to get around, he'd still be going, I'm sure. And those names that are tied in with the town, see that they're still connected. He'll be here watching this game.
Yeah, fantastic. It's a big day for the club here. They've got Ladies' Day on the hill there. Have you had a look at is your wife over there, for example?
No, but that's my next port of call. I saw your wife with a drink in her hand, so I'm going to head over that way and
I'm going to get her out of there before
see what's left. Yes, I didn't want to have a drink before I came here. It wouldn't be good.
Yeah, look, and it's got a real carnival atmosphere here today because of Ladies' Day. But they had the 2018 Grand Final. As you know, every club has a turn of a Grand Final every 10 years. So 2028 there'll be a Grand Final here. And it's a wonderful atmosphere, isn't it?
Oh, it is. The footy, it's so important to the town. Nowadays that sport isn't such a big thing with the kids, but to have a team that is playing against all the other major clubs around the area, it's so important. Give the young kids something to aim for, to keep playing, and I just hope this league can stay strong, keep as many clubs as possible, and it is important, especially to a rural, small town like this.
Absolutely.
You've got to have someone that represents your town.
Yes. So tell us about your work as a historian. So you're not only the football club historian, you're also the Mount Compass community historian, true?
Yes, that's probably why I was approached to do this. I'm not a writer as such, it's an effort to write for me, but I love collecting all the history of the town. We have a beautiful archives in Compass. Started 50 years ago, all the old minute books, the Ag Bureau from 100 plus years, the Hall minutes from the late 1890s. They're all stored away there because the families, generations have stayed in the town, the books stayed in their possessions. And finally, once the archives were started, they started to come in, and they haven't been lost. Unlike a lot of the footy club's history.
Well, that was amazing, wasn't it? Because you put this book together and there's all these stories. It's quite amazing. Have a look at that, the incredible work that you've put in there. This was a broken jigsaw puzzle, wasn't it? You had to put fragments together, true?
Yes. There's no minute books, and photos were missing. It's luckily people like, even in this century, Graham Binns, had a hard drive with all the photos and PowerPoint presentations from his involvement.
Yep.
He handed all those over. Without things like that, even the recent history, there'd be no photos, nothing about the awards people have achieved, milestones in the club.
Yep.
So it's important that each club does save its history.
Yes.
Very important.
Have you had anything to do with other football clubs, for example? Have you?
Yeah, a couple of people that wrote because I've never written a book before, I approached other people that had footy books and they gave me great advice, but they struggled as well to get information. If you can't go through Trove, it's very hard to find information on clubs.
Yeah.
The records from 20, 30, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But so just save whatever you can.
Yes, absolutely. That's fantastic. All right, well that pretty much wraps things up here. We're about to start the second half and the dogs are down, but they're not out. And
No.
I'm sure you'll be barracking from today.
Yes, I'm going to have a drink and give them a cheer.
Thanks for your time. Just wait there, mate. This has been the Halftime Hub with Steve Kettle, club historian. Please join us for the third quarter coming up very soon.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
We're back to the third quarter of the Happy FM match of the round. Mount Compass versus Myponga Sellicks. Our team at Mount Compass Oval are Steve G and Chris Shaddock, ably supported by Bev, Tony, or maybe not Bev today. Steve and Ryan, it's over to you, team.
Yes, thank you very much, Daddy. And yes, there's been some margaritas on the hill, and I know Bev G has been hopping into those. She's got about 3 or 4 under her belt already, and she's getting for a wonderful day. That's only half time.
We're getting a tight shot of the hill.
Tight shot of the hill.
And that's where it's all happening for the Ladies' Day.
Here we go.
Just
very subdued. I think the more party is on the left of the hill there. I see Ziggy Vacuna's mum is on the right there, just in the mount, just on the right side there.
What's she wearing?
She's in the maroon outfit on the right.
Mount Compass jumper.
That's it. Can you zoom in
half
there?
Half the audience.
Yeah, just to the right. That's Ziggy Vacuna's mum. And if there's anyone going to pick up a prize for most drinks during the day, it will be that lady called Yana. She is a well, I was going to say she's a big drinker, but she's not really a big drinker. She's a
well, what a good
she
initiative!
can hold her own.
What a good initiative by the club. It's a day before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It's absolutely sensational weather out here at Mount Compass, and here we go. We're on the verge of recommencing proceedings here at Mount Compass.
And we've got the man in the hat. He's the umpire's umpire, Simon Tomo Thompson. There's the siren to start the third quarter, and this a big clash here at the kennel. They go up. That man Schultz gets the tap, but the Hollow, they get the clearance here. The Mudlarks go into attack, and Shadowbear takes one on the chest within seconds. Wow, Lee, that was fast. The big Brutus. Number 10, the playing coach, Shillabir. He is absolutely unstoppable when he's in a mood like this.
Well, if he kicks this, he'll have career total tally of 940 goals.
That's great stats, Chris. Well done, mate.
And he kicked 100 last season.
Kick underway, offline, through. You put the mocker on him, 1 point there.
I've just weighed him up too much, haven't I?
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, he kicked 100 last year, but that was across all 22 games that he played. Of course, they played in the grand final.
Yes.
And won that
kicked
by...
his 100th in the grand final.
Yeah, and yes, finished the total season return at 100, finishing in the grand final, winning by 1 point.
Beans McKenzie kicks it out, left foot from full back they go. Pinion! Lovely hands by the number 18. Thought about his options, goes down the line looking for Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes him up. No, play on's a call. He claimed it, but it's play on. Off hands. Along the boundary line. What have they got up here? The Dogs set themselves in there. Fighting hard was Harley Peters with the helmet. Kick towards the forward 50. Sherry, fist from behind. Pinion! Snap for goal! Bouncing ball! Offline through for the minor score.
So, yeah, the scoreboard now, 5 goals 6. Mount Compass, 9 goals 6. The Muddies. Ball brought back in, it's out the clubhouse side of the ground. Hayden Sampson puts on a fantastic tackle on the Mount Compass player, and umpire says, well, it's a dead eat, we'll throw it up. Umpire Tomo Thompson in the beanie today, and Whitford got the tap down to a Mount Compass player, wrapped up immediately by Ryan Mays. It was Lockie Nash for Mount Compass.
Ball up, shoots out to himself, gets pushed out. Umpire says play on those. Spud Hicks kick around the corner. What's he got up here? Trying out there. The Dogs battling. Whitford tackles. Trying to get out there was the Pirate. Let him go. Head down, bum up. He pinged him for holding the ball. Chase Johnson. Right. Kick down the line. Oh, just didn't find a target up forward. Poor kick in the end. And Ogilvie takes the timely mark.
Ogilvie, Mr. Reliable, sends it down to the defensive 50 for the Muddies. Nice little chest mark taken there by Hamilton with the headband on. He chips a little kick over to Mitch Wilkins. I don't know if it was 15, but Mitch Wilkins is off like a shot anyway. He sends it down to centre wing where it's intercept mark taken by Vitkunis.
Vitkunis, long kick, looking for Pinion. That ball's gone astray and hits the tree. Takes a few leaves out.
Have a look at the scenery we've got around here. It's pretty. This is country footy. This is one of the benefits of country footy. It's a good game, but there's
bit of scenery.
Yeah, beautiful. Postcard stuff. So Muddies bring it back, get it down towards better than centre half back. It's intercepted there by Mount Compass. A short little stab pass into Sherry. Sherry spins around, dobs it down to the goal line, and Mr. Reliable Scott Ogilvie for the Muddies takes a nice intercept mark, and there must have been some lippage because Umpy's found a 25.
Kick there to Sampson. Sampson, short pass, it was Hayden, off hands it goes. Spink's trying his hardest in there. Down he goes. Who was that? Mays, was it? Cops one. Off the ball, I guess. Mays now saying, please, do I get a lead? Short pass is on, cut off there by Hayden Sampson. Don't think that was deliberate. Sampson, no, finds that man, McGarry. He's had plenty of the ball. This guy can play and has played very well, this young bloke.
He took that screamer in the second quarter. Wasn't able to convert it for a goal, but he had a couple of shots. I think he's kicked 2 points.
He's got skill, this bloke. Young player, very good prospect here for the Mudlarks. He lines up, well within distance. Kick underway, looks pretty good. The umpire says he doesn't like it. It's offline through for the minor score, 1 point. On the FPA scoreboard, it is 5 goals, 6-36. The Bulldogs, they trail the Myponga Mudlarks, 9 goals, 7-61.
So Mount Compass bringing the ball back in from the point kick in, get it up to the defensive 50. Nice mark there. They're going back inboard now, going up the corridor. It's been chopped off by Spence. He thought he'd marked it, but everyone else said you haven't, including the umpire. And he's brought it ground. He's got a wry smile on his face. Umpire Tomo Thompson said, "No, come on, Spinksy, it wasn't a mark."
Schultz, tap. Bulldogs, what have they got? Handball, Hicks, round the corner. O'Hanlon sets himself, the 50 gamer, marks the ball. There we go. Thought about a lead. Now he's just going to kick and hope to a lot of players down there. Congested forward line. Off hands it goes. Dylan Wade bangs it out of there. Lux of Fortune goes to Nash. Nash now to Connor. Connor kick looking for, almost finding Sherry, was it? Yep. Get to handball. Oh, 50-50 ball. Tackled! Hard footy. Good to see. They go in hard. Going to be a ball up near the centre square there. Right. Up they go. Schultz. Whitford gets the tap. Oh, Wilkins, the maestro. Look at that. Brushes his opponent off. Chips down, finds Shillabeer. Wilkins, how good is that bloke? Shillabeer says, settle down, fellas, settle down. Now he says, come on. Take your pick, off they go. Lovely pass out to Spinks. Jake Spinks.
Now, that was class. That was Shillabeer using all his years and seasons of experience. Clearly a team plan for that to happen.
Looking for Spinks, yeah.
Well, he looked like he was going to send it into either the other pocket or the top of the square. But all along they knew Spinks was going to lead into that space.
Kick underway, it's offline, so a couple of early misses here. The Mudlarks just missing their opportunities, which was in stark contrast to the start of the game where they just nailed everything. So the Dogs getting lucky here. Kick out from full back. What have they got here? Looking for and finding Vakunas. Tom Vakunas, surely in their best players, probably their best on ground at this stage. Vakunas, sun in his eyes, weighs his options up.
Can't be easy with that sun, but anyway, it is what it is. So Wilkins roves the ball, best sends a beautiful spearing pass into his teammate, who's just at the
Jaden Scott,
just in front of the 25. And Jaden Scott, the young fella, he's already banged one through. He's lining up for a set shot for his second. Distance will be absolutely no issue, and neither is really the angle. So it's all about holding his nerve.
Yep. So Jaden Scott lines it up. The kick underway. What's he done with this? Looks pretty good. He likes it. The goal umpire says, yep, that's full score.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Hardly a breath of wind, probably about 19-20 degrees, and umpire Revel about to toss it up.
Schultz versus Whitford. Schultz gets the tap out of there, but it goes to Wilkins. He is absolutely dominating the clearances. Oh, just booted out of the ground. How about that? It's like a drop kick by Beans McKenzie. Spuddick's in there, Wilkins again, Sampson, Partridge, in a pear tree, off he goes, couldn't get it. Spank's in there, dodges, weaves, gets a handball out to McGarry chips out, finds another young bloke, Jaden Scott, with another opportunity on goals.
Liam Partridge, half-mast, is not a thing in his half. It's just not a thing. It's a volume of 11 or nothing.
Yes.
That ball that he speared into Spinks.
Yeah.
Spinks knows how to grab it. He's got a safe set of hands. Yeah. It went straight through because they had that much on it.
So he is. Scott the lot. He's going to be kicking for goal. The kick underway and looks good. He likes it. The Mudlarks get their 10th on the board. So, almost...
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
The premiership side, but they've got players to come in. Mudlarks doing very well here at the kennel. Schultz, Whitford, they go in hard. Free kick picked out there to Hamilton, I think it was. So Hamilton, or maybe that was, let's call him Hamilton. Kicked out there, look at that, the hands of Spinks. Jake Spinks turns, kicks, Shillabeer on the lead. Scores a beautiful hands out there, lovely mark, another opportunity to get a scoring shot here. He's going to be kicking just outside the 50 or just outside the 48.
That passage of play demonstrated the advantage of having the sun at your back in this quarter. I mean, they've got the run home with the sun in their face.
That's a good angle. Steve Adams, he's got the camera angle, tied up close of Shillabeer's best side. Shillabeer, kick underway by the big man. He's kicked a goal! A sausage roll for the Mudlarks.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Really handsome looking play that was.
Tap by Whitford. Leading forward there was Sherry. Got a little kick forward. Battling in the ball there. That was Hines. Let him go, Partridge. Look at him. He's just like tunnelling through. He's grabbing people. He's having a fiddle around. He's bashing people.
He just loves it. He loves the contest.
Yeah. He loves a wrestle, doesn't he?
Here he comes, he's got the ball, a decent sort of hand pass out of the pack to the advantage of his team. It's on the cricket pitch, picked up on Mount Compass, belted forward, and that beats bowls over both players. We've got the new bloke, Chase. He's given it off to his mate. It's now come out with to Jacob Drury. He can't complete the mark. Mount Compass are paddling it forward. It's with Mount Compass. They got possession. Nice little hand pass out to Hicks. Hicks sends it by a foot up deep.
Oh, almost a great mark. A good attempt there by Vacunas. Couldn't take the mark. Hicks now with an opportunity for the Dogs. But going over the boundary line. McGarry in there featuring for the Mudlarks. Boundary throwing right in front of the coach's box for the Mudlarks. So the Dogs desperate. They're always playing catch-up footy. They're down by 6 goals. They need one. Schultz trying his best in there. Sherry's got kicked off the ball there. Play on, free kick there. Tomo Thompson said, yep, got a bit too high on Sherry. Sherry, kick. Looking for a target up forward is Vacunas. Off hands, Cody Connor gets a handball towards Lockie Nash. Dodges to the left, kicks to the right. And he kicks away there looking for and finding Vacunas. That's Ziggy Vacunas in the pocket.
I reckon that was actually a pass.
Yeah, he was looking for him.
At first I thought it skewed off, he shanked it.
Yeah, he was looking for him.
But I actually think that was quite deliberate. Probably a bit higher and loopier than Vicunas might have asked for, but...
So Vicunas with an opportunity to score one for the Dogs. A kick underway.
Hit the post.
The post.
Poster.
Umpire Cheeselness, Mr. Ham and Cheese, has signalled the minor score. Kick out by the Mudlarks. Kempster. Mudlarks well on top here at the kennel over the Pirate. Chase Johnson. Kempster runs through. Lovely play by the Mudlarks. Bouncing ball. Wilkins, one of their best for sure. Over that Kempster. Look at that. Kempster just keeps backing it up. Kick down there looking for Schillerbeer. Play on's a call. Dill Way. What's he got? Get tackled. Play on. McKenzie bangs it out of there. Hicks over there now to Brenson's left foot around the corner in a hurry. Cut off by Sampson.
Into the safe hands of Sampson. There was no way that was getting past him. And Mount Compass were looking for a bit of quick rebound football to try and penetrate their forward line, but Sampson's got other ideas. Sends it back inside 50. Pack of players forms. It's booted out of there by Mount Compass. Cut off by Sampson. Sampson by foot back into the 50 for the Muddies. And umpires picked out a free kick. Looks like it's going the way of Mount Compass. So that's Dylan Way.
So Harry Woolcock there's got the free kick. Helicopter. Harry Woolcock handballs it back to Lockie Nash. Nash now down the line. What have the Dogs got up here over the back of the pack? Vicunas trying his hardest. Tackles. Whitford's going to be a ball up.
Well, Whitford's roved it off the ground, and he does that a lot. He's a ruckman, but he's not frightened to get down and on the ground when he needs to and help his team out. And that's caused a stoppage throw up, which is to the Muddies' advantage. So Whitford does battle, bit of it for the ruck, bit of a dead eat. Mitch Wilkins picks it up. Nicey Rose gives it don't argue to Lockie Nash, but too much pressure by Lockie Nash, and ball's forced over the line for a boundary throw in, scoreboard side of the ground.
16 minutes gone into the third quarter. The Dogs are desperate here at the kennel. They need a goal. Schultz gets a tap down there. Roving beautifully as Wilkins got picked up. Oh, and no, not poor opportunity.
How about this Schultz bloke? How many ruck taps he's had today? It's just like sensational.
And yet they haven't capitalised on the clearances. So
No.
Schultz again gets the tap. Lockie Nash gets the ball, gets tackled. Ball's going nowhere. He's got dumped in the tackle. Sling tackle. He's got the free kick.
Lockie Nash with the headband, those flowing locks, and he has to tie back. And goes for distance, gets it up to the cricket
Sherry.
pitch, and it's at the right end of the cricket pitch from Mount Compass. Sherry, nice little mark, turns around quickly, sends it down to full forward.
Pinion! Easy mark, just laconically took that one as if he's done this every single day of the week, and he has. He's a superstar for the Dogs.
I think he probably, does he come out before work and just have a few shots at goal, a few set shots, and on his way to work? And
So yes, Compass midfielders are getting belted here at the Dog Park. They need to lift. Pinion, he needs this goal. The Dogs need this goal. The kick straight through the middle. No problems. They get one back. Sixth goal for the Dogs for the day.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Ball up. Aaron Revel balls it up. Tapped out there by Schultz. Once again, Sampson got tackled. That's got to be holding the ball. Good tackle there. Churchill for the Dogs.
right on the cricket pitch. So Churchill goes forward, gets it up to centre half forward, misses
Pinion.
the mark, but Pinion roves it off the pack.
Oh,
He's then wrapped up in a tackle, a brilliant tackle. Is that Spinks?
Kempster, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, it's
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, brilliant tackle. Because they had the momentum there, the Bulldogs. And Hutchinson's Hutchie's had something to say about that. Now he's got the ball and is looking to bring it out of the out of the defence for the Muddies. He gets it up to the centre wing position, scoreboard side. Ball's hit the deck. Spinks is in there after it. Mitch Wilkins, beautiful hands, gets it out to Sampson. Sampson by foot, gets it down to Drury on the flank. Drury recovers, gets the ball. It's on the 50 for the Muddies and spills over for a boundary line throw in. A good result for if you're a Muddy supporter. It's in the danger zone there if you're a Doggy supporter. Boundary ump throws it in, nice high throw. Rucks do battle, and Schultz again prevails. Ball's hit the deck, it's spilled out to Gerardo, and umpires found a free. Going the way of Muddies, it's sent back inside 50. Danger zone here for Mount Compass. Roved best by Spinks. Spinks on the ground, two Bulldogs on top of him, and they've wrapped him up. Stopped the momentum, and umpire Tomo Thompson to toss it up about 10 out from the full forward square.
Schultz gets a tap. There he is. Sampson bangs it onto the boot, just goes to the far side, misses a minor score.
Yeah, good pressure by the Bulldog defenders. Piled on the pressure. Sampson wasn't that far out, but he wasn't able to pull the accuracy together under the defensive pressure. So ball about to, we'll have a bit of time on again in this quarter. All coming back in for the point kick in by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, time is of the essence here for the Dogs. They desperately need it. It's going into the closing stages of this quarter, almost into time on. Kick out there, looking for Pinion. Offhands it goes. Bit of run by the Dogs. Have they got it? No, they haven't. Gerardo got tackled, and that's going to be holding the ball. The Dogs now with an opportunity. Schultz has the ball for the Dogs. Players streaming back. He's not going to get this out. He's got to kick down the line. Boots sets himself. He's back. Tries to get it out of there. And it's going to be a ball up towards the Mount Compass attacking end. Out of side. Fire Rebel balls it up. Boots gets the tap for the Dogs. Tackled once again. Going to be another ball up. Here they go. Tap by Gerardo. Oh, over the shoulder. Going to be a free kick to Muddlark player there. Muddy's now looking to drive it back again. Centre wing position. Up they go. Off hands. For free kick again. Given away there. Hanging on Chillabeer. So Chillabeer played well today.
Yeah, even he's too far out to score from here. He can kick it a mile, and he tries to, and it's a decent looking kick in the end. Goes to the top of the 25 for the Muddies. It's with Sampson. He ducks and dives, does a bit of a shimmy, loses possession. It's a hot footy. There's plenty of defensive pressure, and he's
hold on.
Someone's given away a free to the Dogs.
Sampson held on to Wade there. Wade kicks it out. Finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman for the Dogs. Going to kick it to the centre wing position. Players set themselves. Lockie Nash gets a fist in there. Fights in hard for it. Always does his best, does Nash. He's a fighter. Well, Stacks on the mill. And umpire says, thank you guys, I'll just clean this up.
Well, that was Ryan Mays at the bottom of the pack there, and he's held it up for his team, which is good. He was fighting hard for it, and Schultz wins the ruck tap again. And umpire Revel not happy with the static situation with the footy. Balls up again. Schultz again, knocked away by or kicked away by Churchill. About the 50 metre line for the Doggies, and intercepted by Muddy's player, and Darcy Boots wraps him up on a tackle, dumps him on the ground. Umpire Revel will toss it up again.
Whitford, uncontested in the ruck, gets a tap out of there. Look, does his own roving handballs. Beautiful work over to Partridge. Partridge spills it. Now he picks it up. gathers, kicks it long, looking for a lovely intercept mark there by Peters. Harley Peters, left foot, looking for Connor. Connor over his head, tries to grab the ball, just touches over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throw in front of the Mudlarks.
Yeah, good bit of rebound by Mount Compass. They haven't thrown in the towel, that's for sure. So they're still battling away. Good throw by the umpy. Schultz to the front, wins the tap. Rove best by Whitford. Whitford tries to knock it out. It's intercepted by Mount Compass. Round the corner kick by Connor. Here we've got Hanlon for the Muddies. He sends it down to the forward flank areas, clubhouse side of the ground. Players meet solidly there. That's Gerardo for the Muddies, and umpire Thompson to toss it up.
Ball up. Schultz gets it. Kick out there. Oh, Lockie Nash trying his best. Wilkins now for the Mudlarks, trying to get it out. Gets a kick underway there. Churchill now mops things up for the Bulldogs. Under pressure, bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? And there was Leo Turner. Can't get it out. Hamilton just throws it out of there. Gets away with that. Sampson. O'Hanlon for the Mudlarks, kicks it out wide, looking for Shillaby. Can't find that player. Last possession, free kick. The Dogs are going to take this one. McKenzie with the ball.
Yeah, Schiller's giving the instructions to his teammates. Come on, man up. Don't let them get it back out. Don't make it easy for them. So doggies go long, get it up to centre wing, right in front of the scoreboard pretty much, and pack of players knock the ball out for a boundary ump throw-in.
Dogs down by 5 goals here at the Dog Park. They need a goal. Going into the last quarter with a 5-goal deficit is going to be tough to chase down. Schultz gets the ball over to his teammate. There goes the siren to end the third quarter, and a very, very solid margin it is here at Mount Compass, the Dog Park. 6 goals, 7. 43 plays 11 goals, 9, 75 on the FPA scoreboard. Your thoughts, Chris Shaddock?
They're not making it easy for themselves. They will be at the better end for the last quarter in terms of no sun in their face. But 5 goals, given the momentum of in the context of how it's been today, I don't fancy their chances.
And not only do you have to contend with looking to the sun, but you also get put off by the Ladies' Day's tent. You have to put up with all those
and there's a couple of ladies that are out of control up there.
Yeah.
And
can you name names?
Well, one starts with Bev and the other Leanne.
Yeah,
and then on to the left there, on the there you go. There they are, right there with the pink water bottle. Now that's convenient.
Yeah.
Got the water bottle out in one, got the wine glass in one hand,
Yeah.
the lady with the blue cap on,
Yeah.
and then Bev's got something on the phone that she's discussing with that lady. So wine glass in each hand. Bev's ambidextrous, can do both things at once.
Yeah, that's good to see. And you see that they've got the bales of hay there.
Well, it's country footy.
Country footy. They've shielded, they've got bales of hay to the left of that as well. Oh look, there they go, the ladies are going for another drink.
Top up. They're all going for a top up.
Yeah.
It's 6 deep at the bar.
I'm told they just have 1 or maybe 2. They're having a bet. There's all those bales of hay there, and what they're doing with the bales of hay is shielding off the kiddies so that the kiddies can't see what mum's up to.
There's some really big bales of hay, though, there.
Just in case they bring up their lunch. We don't want to see that. But it's good to see. Fun times here at the football at the Dog Park, and a decisive margin here. The Mudlarks well on top. Can the Dogs fight back? It's going to be difficult to see how they can get back, but they're going to have to lift in the midfield, aren't they?
Don't stop watching now, people.
That's it. This is the Great Southern Football League Match of the Round live on the radio 90.1, streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you very soon.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Quarter of today's Happy FM match of the round at Mount Compass Oval, and here are your commentators, Steve G and Chris Shaddock.
Yes, and welcome back here. It's not the showdown, this is the hoedown, the country football clash between Myponga Sellicks Mudlarks and the Mount Compass Bulldogs. Chris Shaddock.
Speaking of showdown, the Grosvenor Hotel, the G-Spot, can be located at 40 Ocean Street, Victor Harbour. And today they've got, for the showdown, they've got siren to siren specials, a $9 Pirate Life South Coast Pale Ale, Yo Ho Ho, it's the taste of the coast, and they've got $8 a James Squire ginger beer. Spice up your night with a ginger beer. Drink responsibly. So,
do you know who'd be good at that? Chase Johnson. He should be there as a bit of a feature.
Well, I know what he's reminding me of now,
Yeah.
Chase.
Yeah.
Braveheart.
Braveheart.
He could be an extra in Braveheart.
Yes. He probably talks with an accent.
You can take my freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a special mention to his dad, Brett Johnson. He's only got one leg. He won't come to Mount Myponga because someone called him a stick in the mud.
Yes. Well, back in that, although that ground's quite good now.
Yes, indeed. It is a great ground, and so is this one. How good's the turf? It's held up very well. A lot of dry conditions out here, but hardly had any rain, but good to see. The groundsmen have done a wonderful job out here.
This would all be bore water, would it?
Yes, they've got a licence, thanks to...
Rob Brakenshaw?
No, a man called Jacobs, the Jacob family for his fantastic donation. So, a little known fact. You have a water licence out here, and they've given a bit of that to the Mount Compass Football Club, the Jacobs family. So, thank you very much.
Great for the community.
Great for the community.
Because it's not just used for footy.
Yep.
People bring their dogs up here and walk around and all sorts of kids.
Ball up into the centre of the ground now. Here we go. They go at it. Schultz goes up and down. Wilkins, it's a same old story. Wilkins gets a kick towards Shillabeer. Couldn't take the mark, should have. Now the young bloke Drury got taken off the ball down. I didn't see it. Gamier ball up.
Well, that's not Shillabeer like.
No,
He'll start yelling at himself.
He should take himself off and have a word to himself.
He does not drop them. That's very unusual.
Yeah, Schultz. Drury, I think, might have got that one. Little handball out under pressure. Oh, Hayden Sampson kicks towards the goal. He shoots. He scores. The Sampsons. Oh my God, it's a Sampson fest in there. Look at that.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Through the middle.
Yeah, and he didn't get put off by the ladies' day either.
Nah.
Up they go in the centre of the ground. Offhand. There he goes. Wilkins had the ball on the string. A one bounce, if you don't mind. Kicks with poise over to A teammate there, McGarry, can't find it. McGarry though gets the ball back, lost it, spent it before he had it, tackled, and umpires found a free kick holding the ball, goes to Sampson.
Speaking of balance and poise, Mitch Wilkins had a bounce on the cricket pitch then, which obviously was going to bounce truly. But he's had a great game, Mitch Wilkins.
Best on ground for mine. Connor Sampson with an opportunity to score a goal here. If the game didn't seem like it was well out of reach now, well, you put your glasses down, this game is all over and on the ice. If Sampson scores this one, there's no doubt about it. Sampson, lovely looking kick, that is through the goals, a goal to the Mudlarks.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Okay, here we go, ball up in the middle, Schultz jumps high, gets a tap on it, Leo Turner gets a kick there, Endersby fights hard for it, there goes the Pirate, Johnson over to O'Hanlon, O'Hanlon kicks it out wide, who's he got there? Nobody. Oh, there's Spud Hicks, tries his best, couldn't pick up the ball, boundary throwing.
Well, but Pirate, or Braveheart, we're not quite settled on.
I like the Pirate.
Silky skills with that little dish-off handball.
Yeah.
Wasn't playing like a Pirate. Was happy to dish it off.
Boundary throw in, Schultz. Get a tap in there. Oh, throw. Yep.
Yeah, good tackle. Excellent textbook tackle, Zimmerman. It's one for the junior and senior Colts to watch. Pin the arms. So Zimmers into the centre circle, and a beautiful punch away by Jacob Drury to the pick-up advantage of Muddies. Oh, nice little hand pass there by Sampson. Got it over to, I reckon it was Ben Hamilton.
Oh, lovely work there by Jaden Scott. Diving, chest mark. And he has played well today. This is not out for his fourth today, true?
He is. And this is seems to me a deliberate change to the team dynamic, team plan. Yeah. It's not so Shillerby-centric today.
Yeah.
Because, Schiller's has only kicked one.
He's mixed it up a bit.
Oh, no, he's kicked two, Darren Shillerby.
So Scott, opportunity to kick the fourth, and offload through for the minus score.
Yeah, bad luck for the Muddy supporters. But, yeah, definitely Shillerby... not the focal point up there today.
Yeah, that's right.
This young bloke.
Hard to kick into that end of the goals when you've got a whole bunch of drunk ladies putting you off. Very difficult. Kick out by the Bulldogs. Oh, lovely pass. Finds Harry Wilcock. Another kick along. That's going to be a free after disposal downfield. And Sherry handballs. Churchill. Bulldogs pressing. Can't find a target though, bouncing ball. Pinion, lucky to get that one. Handballs it back, looking for Nash. Nash got tackled. It's going to be a ball up.
Pinion's still had a good game, still showed his class today.
Just hasn't had many opportunities.
No, he's been a bit staffed. He's had to come down the ground a couple of times too to get the ball, but he's shown his class. So that time Whitford won the ruck battle and sends it up to centre wing where it's marked by Schultz.
Schultz now kicks it into the centre of the ground. There's the young bloke there in Cruz Webb. Kicks it out wide. Setting himself to Endersby. Lovely hands. Kicking to the forward line. This is better by the Dogs. And lovely hands by Vacunas. Beautiful hands. Oh, that wasn't Vacunas. That was Leo Turner.
Well, they're having a raffle. Turner and the other bloke.
Oh, sorry, Sherry.
Sherry.
The new bloke.
And Sherry's been able to glove it best and
Good
pull
hands.
it in. Oh, what about the pass?
Yeah.
Take a bow, Riley Endersby.
Yeah.
That was a beautifully weighted, had the prolate spheroid spinning around end to end just magnificently, and Sherry takes it to lace out.
So lining up the Dogs, trying to get their seventh for the day. kick is high. It's going to the right. It's through for the minor score.
Gee, he's given it some elevation.
I think he ran a bit close to the man on the mark for mine, and just had to adjust accordingly. Kicks it to the right, and score on the FPA scoreboard: 6 goals, 8-44 plays, 13-10, 88. The Mudlarks with a large margin here. Kick out wide. Kempster gonna short pass it.
Oh, what a pass! Into Partridge, right into the breadbasket, over to Spinks on the centre wing. They're really moving it well with some skill at the moment, the Muddies. Spinks, down to the 50, we're inside 50. The Bulldogs get to it first, but he's had an over-the-shoulder tackle applied. That was Dylan Way. He's copped one high, umpire sees it that way, and Way to get a free kick.
Yep, Dylan Way weighs his options up, thought about kicking at the fat side, now he's going to go down the line. Called to play on. Well, Partridge sets himself off hands. Kick up there, the Dogs pressing. Here goes Pinion. From behind was Hutchinson. Along the line there, Aidens does a backhander, tries to tap it to his teammates. Partridge in there, take it away. Leg there was Vakunas. Play on. Kick out.
Touched.
Pinion. What's he got? Snap! Oh, just kicks it a rainmaker. Goes up and down. Off hands it goes. Endersby tries to get it. Falls over. They've tackled him. It's going to be a ball up about 15 metres outside of the goals.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, okay, 15. It's directly in front. It's a danger zone for the Muddies. And Boots gets it onto his boot, but it's blocked by a wall of players. Back to Endersby. He has a snap at goal. It's missed everything, is it?
Yeah. Last possession free kick. Forward left pocket for the Dogs. Going to be relieving the kick here. The Pirate. Chase Johnson over to Kempster. Kempster kicks it out wide looking for Hutchinson. He's got that player. They move the ball quickly now. The Mudlarks over to Sampson. That's Jackson. Kicks it out wide. What have they got here? Oh, nice work there. The Dogs streaming down there through Leo Turner. Where's Pinion? There he is! Chop the arms. Gets a free kick. And the Dogs looking.
Well, Leo Turner was off to the races. He couldn't believe his luck.
Yep.
He just saw about half acre of land in front of him and he just wanted to use it.
We've got the camera work of Steve Adams here. We're going to ride this one home. Pinion, how many's he kicked for the day, Chris? He's got a couple, has he?
He's 2.
Yep, this will be for his 3rd. Alright. Kick underway. Yes, it's through the goals! The Dogs get one back!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Well, they're more than 6 goals in arrears.
Tap there by Schultz. Run on play. Can't get it out. No one. It's a stalemate. It's going to be a ball up. Up they go. Schultz got held, but play on's the call. And free kick now to Lockie Nash. Tried hard all day, Nash. Kick out there, all slipping over the last minute. There was Turner. Lost his feet. In goes Nash again. Cruz gets a handball forward. Churchill in there. There he goes again. Turner diving. He's got to put out a free kick, has he? Yeah. And that's going to go the way of Hines.
Yeah, Turner very over-exuberant there on Hines. Just wanted the ball badly. Hines takes his free kick, gets out to O'Hanlon, right in front of the clubhouse. O'Hanlon gets it up to the forward flank. Oh, nice fading second bite of the cherry there. I think that was Whitford. And the ball spills free to his teammate. Snap at goal and off to the right for 1 score.
Yeah, that was Jake Spinks. And missed to the far side on that one.
Mackenzie brings it back in for the Dogs. Nice little kick, picks out Vic Kunis. Pinpoint accuracy, they're better than defensive 50 now. Vic Kunis goes out towards the clubhouse. Turner takes it in front of his eyes. Turner goes long, gets it better than forward flank. Pinion! Nice little grab by Pinion. He's too far out to score, goes inboard, spots up a teammate, hits him right on the chest. Isaac Churchill. He's looking a bit proppy, the young fella. Gives off to Turner. Turner sends it back into the deep into the 50. Pinion can't take the mark. It's out the back. We've got Boots. Dishes off a quick little hand pass to Pinion. Pinion whacks it on the boot. Through for a point.
There we go. Tried hard all day, Pinion. Just couldn't get it.
Just hasn't had the feet.
Interesting comment from one of the listeners here. We've got a question to you, Chris. If the Mudlarks were to change their name and they had no mud in the name, what would they be called?
Can't think of...
the Larkers?
The Larkers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of our listeners. Oh, how about that for a backflip? Crikey, what was that? That was just like rock and roll wrestling. Free kick's been given away. Taken there by Scott, so Jaden Scott for the Mudlarks.
So Muddies forward through Scott, well into the 50. There's a couple of push outs there. The big unit for the Doggies, the ruckman, he gets a free, pushing the back. He sends it out towards the back pocket.
There he is. Leo Turner weighs his options up, kicks it wide. They're trying to change the lane here. Oh, there it is. Wilkins is around the mark. Harry Wilcock picks up the ball, gets a handball. It's going to be a last position free kick, I think. Going to be taken here by the Mudlarks, or is it out of bounds? Yep. Oh no, free kick taken by Wilcock. Short pass. Oh, gives his teammate there something to think about. Down low, and Zimmerman can't get it.
Mate, he murdered it.
Jeez. And I think that's the story today. The Mudlarks have just used the ball better, been stronger in the midfield. Over the shoulder, free kick to the Mudlarks. Gerardo's going to take this one.
Now, I don't reckon Schultz has done that all day. But anyway, he's infringed on this occasion. Sampson takes the free kick. And
coach.
There he is.
That's going to get him into the side next week, isn't it?
Probably the worst player from the point of view of the Doggies that could have the ball in his hands in this situation, because this bloke knows how to kick goals. He can kick it a mile, can dob it a mile, and very accurate normally. Beautiful looking kick.
He likes it. It's a goal for the Mudlarks. They go from...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security, and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Well, the Sampson brothers, they're always fighting in the backseat of the car, aren't they?
Yep, so ball thrown up in the centre of the ground. Schultz again. Rove best by the Doggies. Intercepted by Muddies. That was Hayden Sampson. He's had a good game too.
Very good.
I still reckon Mitch Wilkins.
Yeah. Best on ground for
Schultz, another tap down.
Yep. Schultz best on ground for the Dogs, I reckon. Well done, pushing the back there. The Dogs have got one.
What happened to that Hoban bloke? He was
Hoban
pretty good
played in the
too.
reserves today, and they got to win the twos. There's a lot of good players in there. Up they go into the forward line. Pinion sets himself, couldn't take the mark off. Hands it goes. There's that player Sampson in there. Hayden gets a handball out over to the Pirate Johnson. Back to O'Hanlon, kicks out there. The Dogs with an opportunity. Left and right they go. Oh, to Vicunis, undecided, bangs it on his left, snap for goal! They get one, the Dogs get one back.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Game. So he's done very well.
Yeah, and Vic Kunis has just got the normal workhorse mixed with polish.
Yeah. In the centre of the ground, up they go, no one really gets that one, but here he comes again, Mitch Wilkins. Gets tackled though, no Pryor, going to be a ball up.
Wilkins, he's had ball magnet type, when he's got a lot of meterage.
Yes.
Because he's not frightened to run with it and take everyone on.
Tom Vicunis, left foot into the forward line, looking for his teammate in Pinion. Oh, through there, running hard. Ryan Sherry, left forward into the forward line. No one home for the Dogs. Ballyhut off the ground out of nothing. Couldn't quite see who that player was. It was that Brenson's maybe. Couldn't see it. Anyway, minor score for the Dogs. Kick out by the 50 gamer O'Hanlon, Jack O'Hanlon. Can't find a teammate. He finds Schultz for the Dogs.
He's like a brick wall, this bloke.
Yeah. Kick in there. Who's he got? Lockie Nash tries his best. Can't take the mark. He's got the ball though. Handballs it to Pinion. Pinion over to Connor. Cody. Connor shot for goal. Offline through for the minor score.
Well, they're not giving in. They're peppering the goals at the moment, Mount Compass.
Yeah.
And not sure what that supporter was something about all day. But ball's been brought back in from the Mudlarks. Myponga Sellicks. Oh, beautiful delivery to Spanks. Just outside of the defensive 50 for the Muddies. Scoreboard side of the ground. Spanks, he's at his normal... he doesn't have bad games, that bloke. And he's looking into the sun, but goes for distance. About centre wing.
Oh,
big pack.
Schultzy!
Man Mountain.
Balloon nut.
Good mark. So he tries to go in board. Chopped off by Sampson. Over to another Sampson. Down to the 50, looking for Shillabeer. Slapped away well by Mackenzie in defence. And comes out to Scott. He was met heavily by Mackenzie, and he gets a free kick as a result of that. But he's way too far out to score.
Jaden Scott now. Nice looking kick, looking for his coach. Can't find him. Instead, he finds that number 7. Had a lot of the ball today. That's Tom Vicunis. Connor asking for a lead. Kicks down the line. A bit of a hope. Well, a lovely kick in the end. Finds Sherry. Ryan Sherry for the Dogs.
Having a good last quarter, Sherry. Sends it inboard, finds Nash, nice little pass. Nash wants to play on, get the momentum happening. They need something, the Bulldogs. Intercepted by the Muddies. Ogilvie with it, comes across over the cricket pitch, out towards the scoreboard side of the wing. And out there we've got Jaden Hines in hot pursuit. Now we've got Jacob McGarry chiming in. A couple of Bulldogs there, they hold the play up. McGarry appealing for a free. Umpire says nothing doing. And there'll be a ball up by umpire Tomo Thompson.
Tap out there.
Schultz again.
Trying to get the kick out. Oh, look at that. McGarry, the young bloke, laser, hip and shoulder. Nice footy. Play on. Turner holding the ball. Good tackle. Jeez. Turner went down at closing speed of Sampson. Kicking along there. Finds Spinks.
Spinks looking at his options, shooting his eyes from the sun. He's at the centre circle. He sends it inside 50, looking for Whitford, couldn't find him. Mackenzie roved it brilliantly for the Doggies, sends it back towards the cricket pitch, just off the centre circle. Good mark by Nash. Nash goes long with a drop pump, well inside the Pinion. 3 bites of the cherry, controls it for a good mark. And well within scoring range. Distance nil issue, angle slight issue, but he's definitely good enough, this bloke.
Should get this one. He is the absolute pinnacle of skill. This guy, the kick underway. There's a goal! Gold opinion, he's got his...
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Right now, just turned into time on, 22 minutes gone in this quarter. But there's not enough time for the Dogs here. They'll go down today. Beaten by a better side. There's been a free kick there. Given to Spinks. Played very well. Definitely in their best players, this bloke.
Yeah, for sure. He's had a great game.
And we'll be talking to his brother at the end of this game, so stay around for that interview.
So, Maisie gets it on the left boot, sends it inside 50 in front of the goals for the Muddies. It's picked up by Sampson. He's been thrown to ground and pinged. Oh no, ball up by umpire
Aaron Revel. Revel, that's the French version.
Revel, yeah. We're playing.
Got a free kick against him, Whitford.
Whitford. He's just Whitford, no French about him.
Nah.
So Whitford on the cricket pitch. Oh, nice distance with the kick. Well inside 50. There's Mount Compass to it first. Ball's gone to ground and that player can't get rid of it because of the tackler pinning the ball to him. So umpire Ravel has another go. Schultz again, rove brilliantly by the doggy player. He sends it by left foot down to the flank area, and nice chop off mark in defence by James Hutchinson. Now we're at the defensive 50 for the Muddies, and it's with Kempster.
Kempster now for the Dogs. Kicks it out wide, centre wing position. Got a player out free here. Dropped what he should have taken. That was Mays. Goes left and right. Look at that time to kick it backwards. And they're just playing it easy here. They'll enjoy this win, the Mudlarks. They came here expecting a tough game, and they clearly were the better side on the day. Kempster also played very well in defence. Beaten all ends up here, the Dogs. Kick along the boundary line. What have they got? Kicked out of there. Off the ground. The Pirate, Chase Johnson, kicks along the line, out of bounds, and last position free kick is going to go to Sergeant Schultz.
Well, this win for the Muddies will really consolidate them in the top four. They might even be nudging top two after this.
O'Hanlon, he's played well. His 50th game today, and it's been a good one. Whitford goes straight through the breadbasket. Schultz now. Kick out there by the Dogs. Got smothered. Not too high. Schultz has given away a few free kicks, but he's been battling hard all day. Going to the way of Mays.
O'Hanlon, another possession.
Yeah.
He's actually had a good game.
He has. I'd put him in the best players.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well deserved. So goes down towards the wing, looking for a teammate who had heavy defensive pressure from his opponent. Both of them overrun it, and it's it goes out of bounds. It's last possession, free kick to. It's spilled over for a boundary throw-in. So boundary ump's got it. Nice big throw. Schultz wins it again.
Spinks in there. Hines, handball. Hamilton. The Dogs get a kick out of there in a hurry. Someone's lost their boot. But who cares? Oh, that was Hines. Hines has lost his boot. Kempster drives it forward into the forward line, up to the teeth of the goals. Pushed in the forward. Oh, Gerardo. It's just spooks his opponent and says, I'll claim the mark. But yeah, good umpiring. Free kick there. Goes, and a bit of lip. That's helicopter Harry Wilcott. Goes out wide. Giving his teammate there something to think about. Is that Leo Turner? I think it was. And it's going to be a boundary throwing right in front of the club rooms and the clubhouse. So dying stages of this game, a very solid win to the Mudlarks. Schultz, Nash, Churchill, now to Vakunas, driving it forward for the Dogs. Bit of space out here. Ryan Sherry leads for the ball. Looking forward, finding, no, can't find a teammate. Kempster now. Handball. Hamilton. Oh, look at that party trick by Spinks. Just fisted forward to Hamilton. There he goes. Kempster, another solid player for the Mudlarks. And how about that? That boy has played very, very well. Jaden Scott take a bow, lining up for his 5th. Is that correct, Chris?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh no, I've got him down there. No, well, this is what we said before.
Oh yeah, that was a bit of conjecture.
He won't argue if you want to say he's going for his 5th.
Let's say this is for his 10th. How good would that be?
Well, he could be the newly anointed, the Schiller's anointed key forward.
He's the Schillerbeer in the making.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Here he goes, Junior Schillerbeer, kicks for goal, Jaden Scott. There goes the sign to end the game. And what a win it has been for the Mudlarks. 9 goals, 10. The Bulldogs, 64 points. Plays 14 goals, 12, 96 on the FPAG scoreboard. And the Grosvenor goal of the day, what would you say the goal of the day would be, Chris Shaddock?
Schillerbeer from north of 50 out there.
That would be the Grosvenor goal of the day. And if you're going to have a shandy at the end of the day, you've got to go down the G-spot and watch the showdown and have just crazy prices on their drinks.
Pirate Life, South Coast Pale Ale Points. It's the taste of the coast.
Chase Johnson will be doing his best pirate impersonations down there later on. There's a best guest appearance by him, the Pirate Man. We love his work.
Got some round the grounds.
Round the grounds, Chris. Who's up, who's down?
Over at Langhorne Creek, 12 goals, 80, defeated by the McLaren District's Eagles, 17 goals, 13, 115. So solid win to the Eagles.
Yep.
At Wollonga Oval, 30 goals, 16, 196 to 5 goals, 9. The Port Elliot Gawler Port Elliot Magpies, 5 goals, 9. Well, the scoreboard here is showing an even 30-point win.
30-point win. Yeah, they got it wrong, I think.
So we've got the Muddies on 14 goals, 11, 95 points.
We've got the score wrong out here, so you might be right, Chris.
9-11.
It's 9-11.
Defeating the Doggies at home.
Mr. Rodica's got it right.
9-11, 65, so 30-point win to the Mudlarks here. And not sure about the Yank game, hasn't been updated. But in the 22-minute mark at Encounter Bay, they're well up, 23 goals, 16, 154, absolutely flogging the Roosters, Strathalbyn Roosters, who are 3 goals, 220. So a 20-goal shellacking being handed out at Encounter Bay.
Yes, so here it is, a decisive win here by the Mudlarks, certainly in the hunt. They're looking very good to defend their title. There's I guess there's 3 teams in that really stand out. There's the Victor Harbour, McLaren's and Myponga Sellicks who stand out teams at this stage.
I think that was a bit of a statement game for this group today.
Yes.
They had a bit of a proppy start to the season.
Yep.
People talk about premiership hangovers. I think that's a bit unfair with this group because they lost a serious amount of firepower from their list from last year.
Yeah.
But they've come out today and we've got the lights on.
Yeah,
I don't know why we don't do this more often.
Well, they've got the lights on because it's Ladies' Day. And you mentioned that it was premiership hangover. I think the only hangover today will be in the ladies' tent a bit later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Look, they don't want to move. They don't want...
Why would you? I mean, we're going over there later on. We'll just be seeing what happens over there. That'll be party time.
I'm just the driver today. It'll be just one more.
Yeah. And look at that, the players are lining up too. And they had some topless waiters over there too. I know Klaus Simmons.
Klaus?
Yeah, Klaus Simmons was over there.
Because that's why I wondered if he wasn't playing.
He's working the tables.
Caught up with his other jobs, his other side hustles.
Yeah, he does that.
Topless waiter, solo ads,
Fabio.
Low on fizz so you can slam it down fast.
We are going to be talking to one of the players of the 2024 Grand Final, one of the Mudlarks players talking, instead of talking to the coach this time, we're talking to Kane Spinks very shortly in the interview at the end of the game. Please don't miss that very shortly. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube, happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yes, and welcome back. I'm talking to 2024 Premiership player, now injured on the sidelines for the Mudlarks, Kane Spinks. Kane.
Hi, mate.
Mate, tell us about your injury. You've got that strapped on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just short term, just injury in the first quarter last week. Yeah, broken a bone next to my scaphoid, so not ideal. But
how'd you do that?
Just spoiling the footy in a contest, and just late in the air, lost mothering, and thought I jarred it, so I kept playing through, but. Woke up the next day pretty sore, and was meant to play golf, so I had to pull out of that. Yeah. But I'll be back, mate. I'll be right.
So take us through the game. What did you think?
That was obviously a bit difficult to watch from being Waterboy, but being out there was a good feel, and I thought with a few outs that we had, we were pretty short in the back line and against the Pinions and Ziggies, who there's a lot of concern around them. I thought the boys held up well, and the main focus point today was win it out the midfield and get it forward, and I thought we did that pretty well most
Dominated
of the day.
in the midfield.
Yeah, Sambo and Wilco were bloody elite today.
And the ruckman for Mount Compass, Schultz seemed to get the ball a lot, but Wilkins seemed to be snapping everything.
He was getting frustrated out there. A few F-bombs out there when he was tapping it straight to Pongy players.
Yeah. So Wilkins, was he best on ground today? What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's always an arm wrestle between him and Sambo. And Wilco last year with Benny, you could throw your hand in the hat and pick out a name, and all those midfield boys are always pretty good. But
nice.
Get it done.
So what's it like? Twins. Who was born first?
I was by a minute.
Yep.
So obviously you're pretty quick to answer that, because it's always been a talking point who was born first. But it was always good growing up. It made us more competitive, and when we come out and at training we'd take each other's heads off. He knocked me out, and when I was moddies in training, I reckon, and it was a fun trip to hospital for Mum, telling Jake off and looking after me. But that was always good, and good on the competitive edge that we play with now. So
and your mum, 50 years old yesterday.
50 yesterday, yeah.
Wow. And she apparently, according to your dad, she got a brand new car.
Yeah, she got the car. So she'd been wanting one for a while. So I thought she got birthday yesterday and Mother's Day Sunday. So good time to get her that. And me, Dad, and Jake will be pretty busy in the kitchen over the next couple of days. So,
oh really? What are you cooking?
Last night, me and my partner cooked up big seafood, because Mum's pescatarian, so she doesn't eat meat, but she loves her seafood. So we cooked up a few plates of sushi and yeah, all sorts. So.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
Oh, how good's that? Mother's Day.
Put in the shift.
How good's this bloke? And was she over there at Mother's Day?
She was just down here at my grandma. So grandma and grandpa come down, and obviously probably a bit too loud for them over there. So Mum just sat down, and I know Mum on Mother's Day she's pretty passionate, so probably best keeping her away from the crowd.
Nice. Okay. And what about your dad? I mean, he had a massive year last year, and he's no longer on the committee, but obviously very active. Tell us about his role in the footy club.
Yeah, just awesome. Just looking over everything from every area of footy, from 14s, 17s. All the way where me and Jake played through was a massive part, whether it was coaching or helping out the club or then going to senior committee roles. And it'll be a hole that'll be missed, but I'm sure we've got enough good people at the club that can jump in and fill that gap. But no, he's been awesome, and he's now earned his well good rest. So.
Yeah. Couple of questions. First question is the Premiership, 2024 Premiership. Yeah. Tell us about that. People talk about the Premiership hangover. Do you think there's anything like that going on? Obviously not today.
There was definitely a hangover. There was definitely a hangover after that first week that we partied. But no, it was just a later start to the pre-season because obviously we played the 4 weeks in finals. So Schiller's let us have a couple of weeks off pre-season where we normally start. So then, I guess we were 3 weeks behind the first week. We got run over in the last quarter, so it could have been because McLaren. I work with a few boys from McLaren, so
fitter.
Yeah, so they were a bit fitter. They ran up the game, but we've won the last 3 and won them pretty convincingly. So we're back on the ball, and got a hard game next week with Encounter Bay, but we'll keep the ball rolling.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about. The game next week, Encounter Bay. They smashed the Roosters. So where's that game? That'll be your home ground,
yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Or Hashem's playing away today. But.
So that's a big game for you.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you? Who are your main? What's the main things to look for against the Bays?
Well, obviously they've got a really good list.
Yep.
A lot of good players that can win a game from. So it'll be about shutting down them, knowing who they're going to be. But then same like today, we can probably be a bit short in defence next week again with a few outs, but win it out the middle and. Put it to our forwards, Scotty and Shillerbeer, and let them lock it in. That's the.
And the young blokes, Jaden Scott.
Yeah,
wow, how good was he? McGarry,
yeah. Some real good young lads coming up. But you look at that senior cult success we've had in the last few years, back to back. We're always going to get a good bunch coming up.
Yeah.
So we've got another 3 or 4 of them still running through the twos that are going to be ready to go. So that's why losing a few Premiership players this year, we've lost 8 from the team.
Yep.
We had 10 people knocking on the door that are going to be match ready, and those young boys, they keep standing up, and they're just going to get better and better. So,
well, thanks for joining us. So this has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, match of the round, 90.1 FM, streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you next week.
Shout out Tom Grundy.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.